Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today with our beautiful guest.
Yes. You gonna introduce him or should I?
Is your family. You go right
All right.
now.
Well, I'll say first, hello and welcome to Nova Talks. My name is Dalton,
My name is Matt.
and we have a very special guest today. My cousin, first cousin.
Not second.
Yeah,
Number one.
He exclusive number one
the
spot.
most important. He's first.
Absolutely.
Butch McCurdy is here with us, joining in studio today.
What is up,
Studio.
studio? I like it.
as we call it.
This
You
is
know,
actually just our lair. We've brought you here. I hope you like
That's
it.
scary.
I'm very sorry.
down your lair.
So we're gonna talk about some just some random things today. Mostly about some of the shows you've been to.
I have been to a few.
And a couple other things Matt wants to ask about.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
I have
I've
one
got some
burning
questions for
question.
Matt also.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, good. Good.
I'm ready to
He,
answer any
he
of them.
came. He came prepared. I like it.
All right, good.
But first, your name is Butch,
It is.
but that's not your real name.
It is not.
And Matt.
I think it's Brandon.
It is.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
Good
Slap
job.
hands.
Oh,
Listen,
yes.
All right, for the bonus round, what's my first name?
Oh,
man.
I know this.
Yeah, I don't know that.
So actually, I'm named after Dalton's dad,
Wow.
Michael Brandon Butch McCurdy.
You know, I now hearing it.
Makes
I did
sense.
This is
know
the ring.
that,
It's
but-
awesome.
But on Instagram, shout out to Butch's Instagram.
FFB McCurdy.
There
Follow
you
me.
Go and follow him.
Hit the button.
FFB, which I had to think about first. And I was
Firefighter.
like, Firefighter.
Yeah. That was my grades in school. So just
He
went
didn't
with
just
it.
get an F. He got a
Got
double F.
and a F.
That was math, literature,
Yes.
and then physical education.
I did good in that.
Yeah, of course.
Super.
My
Oh,
favorite was lunch. That was
Me
the best
too,
part of the whole
absolutely.
day.
I keep going Joe
A
Padula on you.
plus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It just happens.
I can't help it. It just comes natural to me. We need to have him on the podcast too.
Yes.
Eventually.
He won't come.
Yes, he will. He loves
He
you guys.
probably will.
He loves you guys.
Do you want to tell the story of how you came up with the name Butch?
So,
or do you remember?
yeah, I do remember vaguely because I was 3. Just heard the name either from Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids or whatever, and just thought it was cool. And people would say, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm Butch," and it stuck
All right.
all those years.
The ripe age of 3 years old. He was like, "That's a cool name.
That's a cool
That's
name.
Gonna be my
It was
name."
either Butch or Claw Man. So it stuck with Butch. I don't
Did
know.
you make the right decision? Because Clawman.
I don't
would
think
really
I did.
be-
I think I went wrong.
You know,
Yeah, it stumped him.
Clawman McCurdy.
I like it.
Ooh.
Well, because I live close to Claw Hammer.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
never
That's
heard
true.
of that place, have you? It's good that you've never
No,
heard of
I
Claw
haven't.
Hammer. That's awesome. Shout out to Claw Hammer. Don't come steal my stuff.
Everyone in Clawhammer, leave me alone.
Yes.
It's out there along Attaway Road, right?
No, nowhere close to that. I'm not even going to tell you where it is, but
Attaway Road's not far from us either, really.
no, not really. It's out of way.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know where that is? It's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pass it all the time.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Whenever you're going and doing
to
surveying.
No. Just on the way to Clarksville.
Oh, right.
That's on the left on the way to Clarksville.
Yes. Which you don't go there too
Close
often
to-
anymore.
No. Thankfully, no.
And you're not sad about it.
Some bad things happen in Clarksville?
Yeah, bad things always happen in Clarksville.
Yeah, okay.
Matt just doesn't like the drive
Yeah.
to Clarksville.
I hate 48.
It's a rough road.
Once he gets to Charlotte, he's like, "Can I just go back
Turn around
home?"
and go home. See, I'm like that the opposite way.
Yeah, I feel
Coming
you.
this way now.
Where is it when you get to like that point? You're like, I'm just done.
Yeah, it passed my house.
When I pull
Into
out of
the
the driveway,
driveway.
I'm
Oh
like,
my
oh
God.
god.
I just want to go back to
Just wanna
bed.
go
I
back.
should just turn
What's
around
going on?
now.
No, but Dixon, man's coming up. Y'all got a B-Dubs now?
Oh,
Once you got
yeah.
a Buffalo Wild Wings, like, you're on the map. You're there. So
It's right
We've
here
made it.
too.
It's great.
It's right there. There's a B-Dubs. There's a Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's?
Quiznos closed down. What's
Dang.
there now?
All the Quiznos is closed down.
That's,
Oh, did all of them close
Well,
down?
I don't know. The one in Clarksville did, and the one here did. So
Maybe they all closed
that's
down.
all of them in my world.
They ain't got that. No more
Oh,
pepper
only the
bar.
ones
Pepper
I
bar.
see. They got a pepper bar.
What are we gonna do?
What a genius commercial that was.
So beautiful. What
I'm
were
really
those,
sad they
gerbils?
took. I don't know. Some kind of strange furry animal. I'm gonna say gerbil.
I never went to Quiznos, ever.
Really? You
No.
never
Never
went to
been there.
Quiznos?
No.
You didn't miss a whole lot.
Oh,
Eh.
well,
It was okay.
it was all right.
I like
It's
the
like
peppercorn.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
the peppercorn steak.
so the commercial really
Did it for
really
me.
hit home
Yeah.
for you.
It was pretty. It was good.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
I really only went there because it was in walking distance of the.
Oh,
That
of
sounds
the
more
shoe
like it.
company
The shoe
when you worked
company,
at the
yeah.
shoe company. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the shows then. We'll talk about some shows that you went to. What are some of? We'll talk about the strange shows, but
All right.
what are some of those fun shows? The ones you enjoyed the most?
My favorite shows were always Strawberry Alley.
Okay, we talked about that. Yeah,
I mean,
Us
just
too.
cool environment.
yeah.
Downtown Clarksville, you know. I always had friends that would come to those shows because
yeah.
it was close. Kids always had fun. you
Yeah,
know.
it was
just-
usually
just
pretty
awesome all
family
around.
friendly at Strawberry
Yeah,
Alley,
sound
which
was always
cool.
good there.
Yeah.
A good spot, fun event. Best part was the last show. I got to get on stage with you guys for like half a second to set up the big
Whenever
Yeah.
he took the
the xylophone thing, and I was like, "What are they doing with this?" And y'all are like, "Oh, we're playing Ed Sheeran song," and I'm like, "Never heard of her," you know. So,
Correct answer. Thank you.
yes, I don't. Cool song. I never.
Yeah, it was.
You know.
It was something. It was interesting.
The crowd was into it. They're like, "What are they doing with that marching band thing?" And then
There we
Seth does
went.
his thing, and there he goes.
I mean, it worked.
It was
And
cool.
we
It did.
literally only used it for one song, and then
Yeah.
took it back off stage.
Didn't Seth like steal it from somewhere? And
I think
He actually lifted it from like his middle school band.
yeah, or a high school or something.
And wound up just keeping it.
Yeah,
nice.
I think it. Well, no, I think he had one in the.
Oh, he had one because he was from the drum line.
Yeah.
And he borrowed it.
I mean, who
and
doesn't have a
kept it.
massive xylophone laying around?
I mean, we do,
Yeah.
I've got an organ, so I mean, why not have a xylophone?
and we got that for free. So.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Strawberry Alley are always fun shows.
We like those a lot too. Those were always really cool.
Are they still doing those?
It's weird because they said they were gonna stop doing them,
Mhm.
and then the year after that they were like, "Hey, we're just gonna keep
Nice.
doing them."
Cool.
Forget about it.
I think
Forget about
it was a marketing ploy, honestly.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, we'll get them, really sad. We're not gonna do it,"
And then bring it right back.
And then bring it right back, and they're like, "Oh, yay!"
It's like the McRib.
The McRib.
Are you?
They take it away all the time and they just,
Just
bring it
right
back.
Just tease you. The teaser.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually had a McRib
You're not
before.
missing. They're gross.
No, it's not good.
Oh, have you had one?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like it?
Mm-mm. It's like a gelatin meat. Spam with barbecue sauce is about
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
McRib. If you love McRibs, don't, whatever. It's on you. But
Don't at me.
yeah.
You remember when it used to be like the high school meat? Then,
Yes.
high school
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
the Salisbury
Yeah,
steak.
yeah.
Yes.
Same thing.
God, is it bad that I
Yeah.
actually kind of liked that though? I'm really not picky when it comes to food though. I'll pretty much eat anything.
Speaking of food and eating anything,
Yeah.
been to your grandmother's house lately?
She's been to my house a lot
All right.
recently.
She has bringing food.
She's
Oddly
been bringing
enough.
food all the time.
Speaking of funny names, her name is Moss,
Yes.
right? Which in
Is that
Spanish
is that two A's?
could be. I'm
I
not sure.
always
what
thought
the-
it was MASS, but that's mass.
Well, in Spanish, Moss is more, right? So
Right.
That's why she feeds us so much.
That makes sense.
Like more. Okay, here you go.
That's right.
I never thought about that.
Next level thinking.
I mean, the one time that I ate there, I thought I was going to explode. Yeah.
I forgot you came one Monday night.
Yeah.
And then she saw you. She was like, "My God, he's too skinny."
Yes, you got to bring him
Shoot.
back. You got to bring him back.
Yeah.
I took a buddy of mine and he's a big old country boy, and he's like 6'4", 300, big dude.
Yeah.
And just cleaned house. She loved it. And she was like, "You need to bring that little boy back. He likes to eat. I like him." I'm like, that's a grown man. That's no little boy.
There's no boys here.
He actually ate all of the food.
He ate it all. He was like, "Is that it?" So it was cool.
That sounds like some competition for Garrett there.
Garrett.
I'd love
That's who you need to have on the podcast.
We do need to
I
have
thought about
Garrett.
bringing him
Yeah.
in, just like not even telling him, just bringing Garrett up. Then I wouldn't have got to talk. So
That's true. No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
nobody else would have got to
If
talk.
we brought Garrett on, it would just be the Garrett
Just
show.
give him
and
the
that's
mic, walk out, come back 2 hours
Yeah,
later.
It
And
wouldn't matter. He'd still be going.
kid is awesome.
He's fun to talk to. Though we do need to have. We'll just have like a video game podcast,
yes.
and he could go
Anything.
for hours.
Movies, superheroes.
Yes.
It's crazy.
The Garrett Swolt show.
Garrett Swolt.
Swolt.
Mm,
Awesome guy.
I feel it.
Oh my God!
About to
I was gonna say
graduate.
something about him. Oh! Did you hear that he's gonna be in a play?
No.
Yeah. Garrett, side
taking
note,
the
to,
drama
and to anybody
crowd.
who doesn't know, my cousin Garrett is like this extremely vibrant person. Super
Yes.
fun to be around, but he's just he's a character in itself. And he's always been he's been wanting to do theater.
Yeah.
But he's been like, I don't know if I want to do it because he's like he was in football for a while and he loves video games, so he didn't like to get taken away from that. But I think he auditioned a couple weeks ago at the
Nice.
Roxy.
Wow.
for Alice in Wonderland.
Nice.
And he's
gonna
going to
be
the
Alice?
Mad Hatter.
Oh, that's
That's what I was gonna guess.
That's perfect.
I wish he would be Alice. I would definitely go see that play.
That's
but no, it's
awesome.
going to be.
I would see it every night, just so I could see Garrett Swolt in a dress.
Right, right.
So if you go to his Facebook page or Instagram, cheerleader skirt, everything.
He
They did
is
like
in
a
a
powder
dress.
puff. Yeah. So if you want to see that, I mean, if you're into that,
If
thing,
you're into that kind of thing, it's
the
available for you.
Alright,
opportunity's
then.
there.
Is he running his own drag show? That too?
I wish
put
he
it
was. No, it's actually it's kind of funny because it's him and 3 other guys, and the 3 other guys are like your size, and of course Garrett's
Garrett's like-
beefy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So he's
honky
just
one.
he's really
great.
filling out the dress, and
Interesting.
yeah.
It's not a dress. It's a mini skirt. It's
I'm gonna have to show it to
hilarious.
you. I'd show it to you on my
Not a
phone.
threat,
but
it's a kilt.
that was pretty spot on. Way to go.
yeah.
Good job. Oh, he's gonna show it.
yeah,
to
I
you.
got to pull it up now. I mean, it's
He
just
really,
I'm
wa-
ready.
he really wants you to see
Get it out,
Garrett.
I'm ready.
talks amongst yourselves.
I mean, it's something you have to see.
Yeah.
You can't just not.
See to believe.
It's even funnier because all the other guys have like this smile on their face because they're trying to be cute, and Garrett's just like straight straight face.
Garrett
am what I
Home
am.
Slice on Instagram if
Yeah,
anybody's
yeah.
interested.
Shout out at Garrett the
At
Home
Garrett
Slice.
Home
on
Slice.
Instagram.
So
Go follow him.
Yes.
He just started posting on Instagram again.
Yes.
I hope he's
That's
listening
him
to
with the
this.
man beard.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
1 out of 10.
Throwing that hip out there.
I mean, it's a 10.
That's a
Obviously.
10, absolutely. See, I go Joe Padula again. I can't
Maybe
stop it.
11. I don't
I
know.
mean, you're not wrong.
Did you break the scale?
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably. I mean, I'm glad you get to see that.
Me too. I never thought I would see that in my
Well,
great.
now you have. Now you can continue to live
All right.
in the best way possible. And that's from seeing that picture.
This is the best timeline.
I think he's got something else to show you.
No, it's work stuff. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha. No, you're good. Speaking of work,
Oh, no, let's not talk about work.
we'll talk about past work.
Okay.
Are there any stories? I know there's some things you have to keep confidential,
Right.
but are there any stories you can tell
Oh,
from your
man.
days as a firefighter?
Man. So, yes, this one's funny. We go to this call. It's a medical call. I was on the rescue truck, and we go into this house, me and my partner, and this guy's obviously having severe stomach problems. So we go in there, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. And it was crazy because me and this guy got called in overtime, so we shouldn't even have been working that day. We made like 25 calls in a day, which is a lot. 10, 15 is about average. His wife is freaking out. She's like, there's feces everywhere, feces. Like 27 times she said the word feces. And I'm just like, what is wrong with this lady? Bless her heart, she cleaned it all up, so I didn't have to see any or smell any. There was still a whiff, but anyways,
I mean, as you do.
man, but even that was several years ago, and to this day I was looking at that guy, and be like, feces everywhere, and he's like, yeah. So it was crazy.
Don't talk about it. Come on.
No, it was
Mexican never again.
I've tried
man,
to
it was
wipe it from my
bad,
memory.
but
What happened?
I have no idea. Like,
So there was never a cause for his bowel
I didn't ask. I
problems.
was just like, "You good, dude?" And he's like, "I'm all right." And I was
Oh, so
okay.
you didn't even have to do anything. You just got to check on him and leave.
Yeah, I mean, the ambulance took him to the hospital for dehydration, and we were gone. But
Oh my God,
it was rough.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
Well, we just ate Taco Bell, so
Yeah.
that doesn't happen to
I'm
us.
out.
I had
I
3
am out.
Diablo sauce packets.
How are the? Oh yeah, what'd y'all have?
Matt, you first. Matt actually already had
Yeah.
some
I
Taco Bell
swiped
before
some
we got
tacos
here.
from my brother before
Nice.
we left.
Taco thief.
Yeah.
It is Taco Tuesday. That's right. I forgot.
Taco
We
Tuesday.
usually eat Taco Bell on Tuesdays.
Nice.
Yeah.
I went to Casablanca for lunch, so I'm good.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So y'all are mad about the Doritos Loco
Man,
Taco
It was the
being El Gano from El
this
Storo
is Matt's biggest pet peeve now.
The volcano burrito
volcano burrito,
that they
and you would eat that
took away.
on purpose.
Yeah.
What is in a volcano burrito?
It was meat, rice, nacho cheese, and the spicy Frito things.
Nacho cheese
and
and
that's
spicy Fritos.
I mean, it was delicious.
Why would they get rid of that?
See,
I don't know.
I don't even know.
It's so easy to make, and everyone ordered it,
Man,
and they did away with
it's
it.
protest. You should make a sign and like stand in front, bring it back.
I've thought about it.
We'll do it. Take a picture. We'll post it on
I know
the
some
page.
people that like have this printing company.
Oh, yeah. I know a
What?
guy.
No guy.
I know
I know
a
a guy and a girl
A girl.
Right. 2 girls, 3 girls.
and a dad and a mom.
This is a sitcom now. That's I don't know what you're talking about.
Come and dance in it.
Sound like
Dad.
that band y'all played with one time. This is the story of a girl.
Oh
you know,
my
those
God.
guys. That show at the mall.
Were you there for that one?
Was I there?
Of
Come
course.
on, dude.
He was there.
Was I there?
I don't, I
Those are
don't,
all of
I don't think it's overzealous of me to say that Butch has been our #1 fan since
would
day
say so.
one.
So I appreciate those accolades, but I've got to say,
I don't know. He may be beat out by 2 other people.
and I'm sure who I'm thinking of is not even on your list, but my wife was at the Civitan Park show in Clarksville. 105
yeah.
degrees outside.
That's right.
On her due date
Extremely
to have my
pregnant.
first child. I mean, ready to pop.
That's right.
Had her feet propped up in a fan. There was a nurse and a doctor there, and he was like a baby doctor, so it was awesome. And
He was
just
ready
in
to go,
case.
just in
I mean,
case.
yeah. And then the Opry Mill show that y'all played.
Oh, that's when Morgan was due, right?
That next morning we had to go to the hospital to have
Oh
Morgan.
my God, I forgot. Well, because
Yeah,
I
so-
remember playing and seeing her sitting in a chair, obviously extremely pregnant, and just this face, like,
Yeah, so
I'm
I
just
mean,
ready for this to
I
get
am
out
tired
of
of
me.
this.
yeah, yeah. She's a trooper,
Yeah.
and she reminded me of those before I came. So shout out.
Don't
to
talk
forget.
about talk about when I was pregnant.
Yes, so,
So shout out to Megan. Thanks,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Megan. Thanks
That's
for
crazy.
sticking by him at all the shows and just
Keeping me
being
from
a real
getting
trooper.
arrested.
The only
at
pregnant
shows.
woman to show up to our shows, maybe,
I don't know.
I don't know.
possibly.
It's not something you ask.
No.
So who's pregnant in the audience? Yeah. You? Yeah, I know you are. No. Oh, sorry, man.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, sir.
My bad.
My bad.
That's a big oopsie.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. Can't even assume
You
gender.
just have really
nowadays.
long hair. I'm sorry. Oh God. That's right. I forgot she was
Yeah.
extremely pregnant
Yeah.
at 2 shows.
2 shows.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to think of some of the. Okay, so you mentioned because we have Strange Shows Part 1 and Part 2
Right.
up on all the podcast
Mhm.
platforms. You can listen to them right now.
And I have.
But the one you mentioned that we didn't talk about
Yes.
yet,
Yes.
and you can go ahead and talk about it.
So I don't want to say where it was, but these guys were playing a honky tonk dive bar.
Oh yes.
You with me?
You can say where it was. If
It
you
was in
want.
Dixon.
Yeah, it's in Dixon.
Yeah.
I don't hurt anybody's feelings in Dixon.
They're not going to contact.
I
us.
mean,
No.
like 10, like 5s and 10s of people watch this. So I mean, y'all had like 29 views
At
of the last
least 10 people.
podcast. So I don't want to offend anybody. But these guys are up there. Y'all were playing AC/DC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Y'all may have done Uptown Funk,
probably.
Something like that.
and there's like these 45, 50-year-old people, like line dancing, 2-stepping to Back in Black, and I'm just like, this is weird. He's got his Bud Light, grinding on Granny, and it's just like, wow, what is? It was
Not to mention,
Twilight
a lot
Zone.
of my family came out to that show.
a lot of your
This is
friends
true.
came to that show.
A lot of the friends
Yeah.
came out to the show too, but I just thought it was so
Yeah.
funny. I'd forgotten about that part.
It was great. We talked you into dancing.
That's right. I
was
caught
great.
that one too.
was
and that's
awesome.
also the time you took the video of Dad.
Yes, rocking out, rocking out.
He took a did you
I
see
don't
this
know. I don't
video?
know that I ever saw this video.
He took a video of Dad. I don't remember what song it was. I think it was Kryptonite actually.
I think it was.
that.
3 Doors Down.
And Butch just kept zooming in closer and closer to Dad's head.
And you can see it. It's like, I'm like, man, he is into it.
Just
Uncle Mike do
barely
that.
moving his head.
Yeah,
But if you
Man.
get that, you really got
yeah. You
something.
done say he was
Yeah,
into it. I
you
mean,
really
he had
got
like a
something.
slight grin.
Oh yeah.
I
You just
mean,
don't get
That's
that
the
very
Mike
often.
Aiken seal
Yes.
of approval right there.
Exactly.
Love that guy. We went to Auburn, Alabama to pick up something for the shop. Me and your dad.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like 4 hours there and 4 hours back. I bet we didn't talk 10 minutes.
That sounds about
Just
right.
quiet, just riding, having
No,
a great,
yeah.
had a great time. Just didn't talk that much.
Dad's definitely
enjoying
company.
Absolutely.
You don't have to say
Love it.
anything. We can
No,
just
just
enjoy,
enjoy
each other's
it.
company.
Yeah.
And that's totally
I
fine.
was going
It's
to look on
about the
Instagram to see if I had it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about Andy Griffith, then he can talk all
Yes.
day long
Oh yes.
because that is his favorite show. He was watching it last night, actually.
Yeah.
I've been catching up on my Andy Griffith on,
Have
I
you?
feel
It's
like
on
that's
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
It's on
now.
Netflix.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Man.
If you
Shout
can ever
out
get
to Netflix for bringing
Absolutely.
the real shows out.
Oh yeah. Shout out to
Legit.
Don Knotts.
Don
For
Knotts.
real. Give him that one bullet.
Yeah. That's all I needed, really.
Yeah.
I was
Make it
I was
count.
doing a training with some DEA agents, and
Oh.
and it was live fire training and stuff. So one of the agents was sitting there flipping his bullet. He's tacked out with his vest and all his junk, and I'm like, "Put it back up, Barney," and he was just like, "What?" It was great.
Why
Put
did
it,
he even
put
have
it back
out
in?
to
I
begin
don't
with?
know.
Just to be cool.
Just trying to be cool, tactical.
He's
what
like
we call it.
19 and has no idea what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, so he was he?
No, he
was
was-
a new guy.
No, he was. He knew what was up.
Oh, okay.
He knew I was stabbing him.
Right in the pride. Come
Yes,
on,
it was
man.
great.
I'm sure
And
they
the-
see a lot of stuff though.
His buddy, got it and laughed him. It was great. Worked perfectly. But I have to say, Uncle Mike is probably the best and worst joke teller ever.
Yeah, you know what? I would
Oh, it's
agree.
awesome because he can't stop laughing the whole time. It's
can't.
great.
No,
It is.
no.
I laugh more with him. It's great.
because
It's
he's laughing
awesome.
so hard.
His delivery, you have to really
Yes.
pay attention to the delivery.
Yeah.
You'll miss it.
It's
you wonder
great.
why I tell jokes that way, Matt. It's because of my
I don't
father.
wonder.
It is great.
It's because me and my dad are the same person.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Too fun.
I still love the 2-second clip that I keep of Mike Akins on hand at all
Can you
times.
please show that to
I got to
To
see it.
Butch.
Mike,
I'm
please.
still scrolling trying to find the kryptonite, and I'll never find it.
So we use this video for memes, all right?
All the
For rebuttal memes,
Right.
all right? So if somebody says something kind of stupid or outlandish, me and Matt will normally respond with this video. A video that
No,
I
no
got
pressure.
two
Yeah.
two Thanksgivings ago.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
I really should have sent this to you, honestly,
I feel bad.
There
because
we
it's
go.
golden.
That
Oh,
laugh
you
is
just-
great.
You got to
Just
listen to
him
it then.
Yeah, you gotta. That's pure.
You gotta-
Mike
you got-
Akins
you gotta
in there.
show 'em the
Alright,
other
here we
one.
go.
That's great.
There's two.
Oh, yeah, there's two,
two.
though.
I sent Matt
Oh,
this.
yeah.
So if anybody's wondering what the video is, because obviously you can't see it.
You got to
Um,
edit it in. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
there you go. So if someone says something stupid in our group chat, we'll just
Wow.
send
Wow.
that. Wow.
That's great.
So backstory. That's at my granddad's house, mom's dad.
Yeah.
We were there for after Thanksgiving 2 years ago, and for some reason, my granddad bought a hover-round. we were like,
All
we
grandparents
were like,
need a hover round.
you get around fine. Why did you buy that? He's like, I don't know, just so I could ride around in it.
Nice.
I guess you could.
Yeah.
So me and Dad were out there while other people were inside having, mature adult conversations. We were outside racing around in that thing. Well, that's like pure joy.
That's awesome.
Suddenly, the Dirty Dancing soundtrack came on.
The time of my life.
Oh,
There
we got a
go.
duet
Yes.
going on.
Do
It sounds great in the headphones.
awesome.
Oh.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
As long as it sounds
No
great.
auto tune needed.
No.
It was
No.
beautiful.
Auto what?
We're professionals here.
Yes,
all right?
pro. Y'all are.
Any other strange shows you can think of that you've been to?
Oh man. Yes. The Battle of the Bands in Nashville.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yes.
remember that. Yeah,
You were right in
you-
the pit on that one.
you had
I
to.
was.
You
So I
almost
did.
clocked
I
the
didn't
guys,
go
I
get in the
remember.
pit. The pit came to me.
Right.
Yes.
The pit found you.
Yes, and so it's like all of us, us, me, my wife, your mom and dad, just, all our back row brigade people.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
st-
was slightly pregnant at that time, right?
My wife's not pregnant. All the I hope she's not pregnant. now.
She's just perpetually pregnant.
I'm sorry,
whatever.
Megan.
She may have been. I'll have
I
to
feel
ask
like
her.
she
'cause she'll,
was.
She
she'll
might have
remember
been.
that. I think she was. Yeah.
With Mallory?
Because I think that was part of the
Yeah.
that was part of the Butch
Yeah, it was awesome.
step off my wife.
So this kid is in front of me, just moshing or whatever you call it,
Yeah.
acting stupid. Is what I call it. And he kicked my leg and bounced into a couple other people. So he hit me again, and I just go behind him, put my hands on his shoulders. I'm just like, if you touch me again, we're gonna have a problem. I said it just like that. He turns around, these big eyes, he goes off. So it totally, worked. He quit
Right,
being
of course.
he kept dancing, but his feet stayed on the ground.
Yeah,
That's
he
all I was
wasn't-
worried
he
about.
wasn't acting
have
cool.
fun, whatever.
It was
Just
more
don't hit me.
refined.
Yeah.
Take care.
And the
of-
band he
of
was
other people.
moshing to, it wasn't that good. So get over yourself.
Yeah.
Well, there weren't even really any mosh
Yeah,
worthy
there
bands.
was no
No.
metal bands here.
No.
There might have been one. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
But it was funny after, like he kept his eye on me the whole night.
Oh, really?
And every time I just mean mug him. And
Just because.
when you guys got done, he come over to me. He was like, "Are you with those guys?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't have my security shirt on, but I should have.
You should have.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Tell them that they were awesome, man." I'm like, "I know."
You don't have to tell
So
me.
that was fun. and like your mom, they're like, "What'd you say to him?" I was like, "I just handle it. It's all good."
I just told him I'm gonna
Don't worry about it.
kick his butt.
Yes.
Meet me
And
outside.
I was like, "Is this kid? How old is this kid? Because if I do hit him, I don't want to go to jail, you know." So I'm pretty sure he was like 12. So
We're back.
it
Wait,
was all
before I do
good.
this, are you 18? No.
How old?
Man,
Yeah.
can't do this.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels pretty worth it. though.
Have you?
Some
You
kids
beat-
with their high pitched voices and their smart attitudes.
How many kids have you beat up?
How many 12-year-olds have you beaten down there?
Enough.
No, this guy was older than 12. I wasn't picking him
Oh,
up.
right, 13.
Yeah, and a half.
Yeah. You know,
It was
he had the
was
teenage.
fun.
at least.
Right,
Yeah.
just at the right age that you can
Yeah,
beat them
funny.
down. because they need
He
it.
was right at fist level.
Yeah. And then y'all got gypped out of that show, so I wanted to fight anyways.
We got
Yeah.
second
It
place
was
in that
horrible.
show.
I
Yeah,
was so mad.
yeah.
Like the band that won, like didn't even stay together. Like they've had like 27 people in the van. I
They
mean, it was
did.
ridiculous. Playing trumpets and
Yeah, they had a big bass
What?
drum and a tuba player.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had a guy out front just with a floor tom.
It was a girl.
Yes.
I don't even know what that means.
It was just like this. Big
Yeah. Just like one of the drums sitting up.
Oh
That's all
yes,
she
yes,
had
yes.
She had the two things.
Yeah, and
just
she was
eating
into it, buddy. She
Oh,
was wearing it
said,
out.
It's like this is my
This
time.
is
to
my
shine.
moment. Like most time in band, she's in the back, but not. They're bringing her to the front of the stage for this
time
one. She was Will Ferrell and the cowbell, baby. She was getting her time to shine. It's good stuff.
Man, good for her.
Absolutely.
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 It worked.
Forget about it.
Forget about
Bada
it.
bing.
I wish
Joe
I
hates
wish
it.
I wish he had one more phrase so we could
I
like
know. We need another one.
punch a fourth one in.
I can't think of one. There's got to be one. Though.
Get me a cigar.
There you go.
That's his last one.
No, that's it. I think he buys all his own cigars though.
You know, he should make some.
The Joe Padula cigars.
Yeah.
What would it be
The
called
Padulas.
though?
The Padula Stogies.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
That just popped in my head.
Oh, that's it. That's it. That's what we're going with. So Joe, if you're listening,
That's it.
Yeah.
Your own brand.
We're
Free,
giving
free
you-
of charge.
$1 million idea.
Yeah.
Padula Stogies. But every one of them has to have absolutely,
wrote on top of it.
written on there.
Yes. Forget about it.
Or the Jersey Jockey. Different flavor.
Ah, there you go.
That sounds way too dirty.
They're a little dirty and smelly, actually.
Yeah.
We're talking jock straps.
Or Jersey.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's in kind of the same area.
Yeah. Forget about it.
Yeah.
I seriously hope Joe never watches this.
We're gonna ask him all these questions when he comes on.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not watching this, so it's fine. Maybe he is.
He probably is. He
Maybe
loves
he
Joe.
is our 7th listener.
You know, I feel like they're talking about me today.
I'm gonna go listen to the show.
How many times y'all been on this show? Like on
What,
Joe's
on his
Joe's show, like 27.
Nine or 10 at least.
At least.
Probably.
Y'all were on the very first.
We were on
Yeah.
one of
Joe
the very
Padula.
first shows, yeah.
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 Because I was at work and I had to go sit out in my truck in the parking lot
To listen to
and
the
listen
AM
to
station.
it. Yeah, and listen to the AM station. And they're like, "Hey, dinner's ready." And I'm like, whatever. I'm listening to my boys on
I gotta hear
Yeah.
these
Joe
guys
Padula.
play high roller. I
Yes,
really-
high roller.
Acoustically.
acoustic high roller.
So I listened to that on the way up here.
Did you really?
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I
listen
remember
to
that
that.
day because Seth brought in like half of his drum set to the set. Just
That's right.
I think he was told like just bring just a little bit. He brought like a cymbal, hi hat, snare.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
Joe, hold
Drum.
this. Something happened to the
Uh-oh,
live feed.
low battery.
Low battery.
We're still going though.
Sweet. I see you're prepared.
We're at 20%.
It's
Plenty.
fine.
We'll
It-
go.
it
We'll
probably
go until
won't
it
die.
runs out. We'll be fine. So you
When it dies, we'll just edit in a stupid photo of all of us. It'll be
exactly.
great.
We'll be great. We got to take a picture after this too,
Yeah.
with the well-made Nova
Yes.
Talk sound
Yes.
back there.
Professional.
Very important.
It's legit. I mean, you are sitting in a professional
Right. So that's
I know
that's
that-
obviously how this
printing
is made.
looks
marketing
like-
studio.
It looks like he just wrote that on there by hand, but it was actually printed.
Yeah, it was designed.
Designed
It
to
took
look-
a long time to find that.
Yes,
to
that
find
font.
That, font. Yeah.
Font.
and,
What is that?
Yeah. There was a lot of
Roman, what is that?
discussion.
Comics.
That's the only one I know. So
Definitely not Comic Sans.
Mm.
Matt, you wanted to ask Butch a question.
All
what is
right.
it?
My favorite thing that I have seen in a while
All right.
is the bearded dragon that loves tea parties.
I thought about bringing Z with me,
Oh,
like just popping him up on the table.
I
shoulda
wish you
had-
had.
I know, but
I would have loved that.
yeah, he's cool.
For those that don't know, Butch has two. Just two.
Just two.
I always think it's three because of
Shut your mouth.
whatever the other one's name is, Grace.
Grace.
Gra-
Yeah.
Gracie and Audrey.
Gracie.
Grace and Audrey. Yeah.
But two little girls.
Yeah.
And,
That are
but
mean. That wanted to come with me.
We'll have them
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
podcast.
you got to bring them.
I would
She's
love
like,
to
you gonna do
hear
a YouTube show with Dalton and Matt? I gotta come.
the official Dalton Akins fan club.
Absolutely.
It has
Right.
to be said.
Right. I would love to hear Morgan's input on things.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We'll ask
It
her
would be
about
great.
politics, and
Yes.
she'll be like, I don't know, Domino's Pizza.
You're like, wow, that makes sense. Okay.
Just like that.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
that's
so-
a good insight.
You're
Wow,
so
you're
insightful.
so smart for a 4-year-old.
I can't
And she
believe
really
this.
is. Like she'll talk you into and Mallory too. They'll talk you into stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, Dad, can we have cake for dinner? And you're like, no, absolutely not. And they're like, well, it's got like eggs and flour, and you're like, oh, all right, whatever.
I mean, you
It's
know what?
like
I guess you're
dairy.
right.
Dang, all right, cool. Why haven't we
right.
had cake every day?
You should though.
That's a good idea.
No,
Now I'm hungry.
Your mom was telling me about because they usually go get a toy.
Yeah.
once a week.
Every time. Yes.
And
Every time they
it was
leave the
right
house.
after Christmas.
Yeah.
Right. And she told me that her and Morgan were at the store, and Morgan was like, "I just want to go look at the toys."
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, Christmas just happened,
Yeah,
so we're not
exactly.
gonna." She's like, "No, I just want to look at them. That's it. Just look at it." Well, of course, they walked out with the toy.
Absolutely. And the one time they went and mom was like, pick out a toy for Mallory because I
Yeah.
can't come home with, you have something
Of
Mallory
course.
doesn't. So
Can't do that.
she got like a makeup set for Mallory and a Play-Doh set for her. So like all day she plays with the Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And then mom's taking them or bringing them home to the house. And she's like, I'm kind of confused. I think I want the makeup set that's from. And mom was like, no, that's for your sister. You picked
Yeah.
that out. So she got mad that she couldn't have both. And I'm a little confused. But the words they come up with is ridiculous. I mean, it's.
What kind of television do they watch? I mean, are they just watching cartoons, or are they like sneaking in late night talk shows while you're not watching?
They're into the YouTube thing. I mean, they've got stuff
that's
they want to
true.
subscribe. INLE TV and all these. It's ridiculous, but
I mean,
it's-
YouTube is
that's where it's
bigger
at.
than
They
actual
love
television
YouTube.
these days.
Yeah.
and it's crazy because they could look at anything. And I'm just like, what are you watching? Let me see it. It's
Do they go through like
Well,
the
if that
YouTube
one-
Kids app? Is that what they?
some, but most time it's the INLE toy show, and there's some other ridiculous
Some
stuff
of those
out
are
there.
kind of creepy. To be
Yeah.
totally honest,
Yeah,
the ones where they're like
absolutely.
playing with the toys. It's a
And
little strange.
So you can go to what's it, Social Blade, and like look at what those people make, and they're making
Yeah.
50 grand a year,
Oh,
100 grand a
yeah.
year. It's ridiculous what
Yeah.
YouTubers make. So you guys, step it up.
We need to start playing with
Yeah,
some
we're
toys.
trying to catch
You
up.
do something. I mean,
I'll put on a Spider-Man outfit. You be Elsa.
Yeah, I'll be Elsa.
For whatever reason.
Have you seen those kinds of videos?
Yes, I
oh
have.
my god.
they don't watch those.
That's
No, you
nightmare
can't.
fuel.
You
It's
can't.
crazy.
No.
But back to my 2-foot lizard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring it on back.
How we started. Yeah.
Yeah. What about him?
I just want to know. You have a lot of animals.
He has a lot of animals.
We lost a crab yesterday.
I didn't
You
even
get
know
the-
you had a crab.
no.
No, we had two.
Oh.
You get the hermit crabs.
Oh,
So,
okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just an actual crab, like
Okay.
an Alaskan king crab just
Had
hanging
a
out.
crab in like a saltwater
Yeah,
tank. How
It's a
long
good
have you had
idea.
that?
He's just
I bought it
a
Be
Yeah.
fresh, like pop a leg off and just cook it up.
We lost him
That's a good
yesterday, but
idea.
he tasted
He
really
was good. He was good.
It was
Yeah.
delicious.
No, so it was a sad day. Not really, because 2 cats were at the back door this morning that
Oh.
aren't ours. So it's crazy.
Well, you have a
So
stray
that
cat that
we
sticks
do.
around.
Yeah, Kiki.
Oh, the cat has a name now,
Kiki, yeah.
so it's part of the family now.
Yeah, she's there.
It lives
Well,
there.
actually,
got a collar.
Megan likes the cat.
She
right?
always, and Mallory always wanted a cat, but Megan's highly allergic. So we're like, no, you're not getting a cat. Not getting. And one shows up, and then we keep it.
Of
And
course.
Megan likes it better than everybody. She's like, I love this cat, and I'm like, whatever.
because she didn't
Why-
really.
I love this cat.
Yeah, she'll come in all red-eyed and puffy.
That's the
but-
same with Matt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I live with 4 cats and I can't breathe
yeah.
ever.
Breathing's not important. Highly overrated.
Yeah,
He sleeps with the cat actually.
sometimes. I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Neither would I. So the
Moving right
lizard.
along. Yeah.
This lizard, yeah.
This lizard.
Because 2 little girls,
Mhm.
they're
They love it.
Yeah, they're princesses, and they're like, they are in love with this lizard. And
They'll-
it's
they'll-
fascinating to me.
They'll just like be having, like you said, a tea party and have the lizard sitting there at the little table with his cup, or just be rolling through the house with it on his shoulder, and
And
Really?
he's just chill
he's
with
just
it.
chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. Just laid back.
Well, from what I understand, he's pretty like low maintenance too,
Nothing. Just like turnip greens and some roaches every now and then, and he's good to go.
for like a treat. Get him
Yeah.
some roaches.
Yeah.
Doesn't he like just like poop once a month or something?
About once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So easy to take care of.
It's all in one though.
Yeah.
It's poop and pee.
Yeah. It's like a white part comes out. That's the urea,
Mm-hmm.
and then the poop, and then you're done.
Wow. This is an educational
It is.
show too.
Yeah.
I thought about bringing Z, and I was going to see if somebody like had a snake they would let me borrow and like pull out this big snake.
So if you're looking for a first-time pet,
Yeah. Hey,
and you
seriously,
don't know,
if you're into reptiles, man, bearded dragons are awesome. Laid back, easy to take care of. They don't
Do you have to
bite.
keep them heated?
Yeah, I mean they need some heat and a certain kind of light, but low maintenance, easy to take care of.
Does that
And
like
it freaks
take a hit
people
for your
out.
electric bill at all? Not really.
Yeah. No, I got like 2 kids, so they're
That's true. They're just like flipping lights off and on
Yeah.
all day long.
no. So
it's too cold. Let's turn the heat to 85.
Let's turn it
play
up to 90.
summertime.
Sometimes I think about it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Well, Matt loves warm weather. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, being that skinny, you have to love warm weather. weather. It's just
I live in a constant state of
freezing.
burr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm the opposite.
Sometimes I think I am a reptile, cold-blooded.
Maybe you
Cold-blooded.
are.
I might be.
You ever got tested?
Probably at one time.
Mm.
But it could have changed.
I see vampire more than reptile,
Yeah.
especially in the ghost picture.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Oh my
that's
God.
straight
That
up.
was total vampire.
Which I think is still up on Google Play.
Yeah.
It's up somewhere because I was looking at it today and I was like, man, Matt is freaking me out.
Yeah. That was like right before my hair got really long.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
had the
you were in
10
that
had
like
that collar-
awkward stage.
Collar
Yeah.
popped
Yeah.
up, and then Seth was like, looked like he was lost, just gazing.
Yeah.
And Dalton looked like he was like ready to take your order at Starbucks or something.
Right,
Yes.
right. Full on hipster. No, because we
The
like
fog didn't help either.
No,
It
it
looked
made
like
it
we were
even
in Sleepy Hollow or something.
we were all in black.
Yeah.
Really poor decisions for that.
Yeah.
But I remember we were like pushing Seth to grow his hair out.
Yes.
And
I
he
do
was like,
remember
"Yeah,
this.
I'm into it. I'm cool. So he would like grow it out, but he'd never do anything with it. He would just like let it.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Slowly sink
Yeah.
into his face.
So if you look at the picture, I mean, it's literally just like he took a watermelon and then just
Wow.
put it on top of his head.
It's awesome. Speaking
Yeah.
of Seth,
Did you see him recently?
so first let's go back a little bit.
Okay, sure.
So the Back Road Brigade breakup.
Right.
So I'm #1 fan, old buddy Butch. I found out about the breakup through a text.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
Oh, that's
texted
right.
me.
I texted you. That's right. That's
Dude,
right.
like
I forgot
seriously,
that I texted you about it.
text.
I'm sorry.
I would have told you to your
I mean,
face.
you know,
I was just so tore up about it. I couldn't talk in person.
I was sitting in my morning meeting
Oh, that's right. I know
with
this.
my coffee mug with the Back Road Brigade sticker on it. Like, hey man, band's breaking up. And I'm like, what? You know, so I'm just, whatever, dude. I'm texting and I'm like, finished drinking my coffee and I'm pulling the sticker off the cup, you know, going out to my truck with a knife and pulling the sticker off.
This
Burning
is
shirts in the backyard.
Didn't one of your coworkers were like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like,
I'm
the
like,
band
man,
broke
I was
up.
like, the band broke up, dude. It's over.
It's the end.
It's done.
I can't do this anymore.
So, yeah.
I thought maybe you had saw Seth recently, and I was like, "Oh no."
Well, I'm coming to that.
Oh,
But-
right. Oh,
but yeah,
great.
so the breakup thing just caught me off guard.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Sorry about that.
So I was at the first show at the birthday party
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
with Bikini Top. I heard y'all talking to Casey
That was
about
with Casey.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was with Casey. So from the very beginning of Back Road Brigade with Casey to
Mhm.
the end with Seth.
Yeah.
And it's just, that time in my life is over. A text? Come on, man.
I could have called him.
That was like 10 years of his life.
I mean, what?
I'm sorry.
I sat at work one night just on Facebook inviting like every single person that I knew.
Oh,
to come like
I
the
remember.
page. Yeah,
I remember that.
it was great. It was fun. But anyways, no,
No hard.
He's
He's
not
like no hard
he's not-
feelings.
He's not bitter about it.
no,
though.
not a bit. It's cool.
I'm fine. This is fine.
So a few months later, I'm at ChickfilA and Seth rolls up. I'm like, hey, Seth, what's up, buddy? And we're talking this, that, and the other. And he's, got married or what. And I knew when Seth got the girlfriend, I was like, it's done.
Yeah.
It's either he's gonna leave or whatever. And it did. So I was right. But I was like, hey, we talking, chit chatting a little bit. I'm like, yeah, man, Matt and Dalton are kind of playing some music again. He was like, what?
Oh no.
And I was like,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. So, well, if they never ever need a drummer, tell them I'm right.
He didn't say that.
He did.
Did he really?
I
Oh
was like,
no.
tell him, give me a shout. So
Oh, man,
I
I
did,
feel-
Seth. If you're
I
ever
feel-
watching this, buddy,
He might be watching this now.
Seth's he's a good guy.
Oh, Seth's a great
Seth's
guy.
awesome.
No
Just,
hard feelings.
No, not a bit.
He had other priorities, and that's just what it was.
Life.
Yeah.
Finds a way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's my
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum there.
Great
Sounds
wedding
deep.
though. Great wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get an invite.
There you go. You should have invited Butch.
Yeah, should have. You could have got toasted with us.
Man, there were toasters there. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was us.
We had a lot of toast at the wedding.
Joe Beth talked to a cow. It was great.
All right.
Yeah.
She did actually.
Yeah.
I had forgotten about
She
that.
wanted to take it home.
Why didn't she?
Ah, well, she didn't
Dalton
have room.
couldn't- Dalton
She
couldn't
already,
fit it in the
she already
Jeep.
has 3 cats. It just wouldn't.
Yeah.
3 cats and a cow. I mean,
Ah, well, that's a sitcom there too. 3
we're
cats
full
and a cow.
of all kind of ideas tonight.
I know. We should just start.
Somebody should be writing these down.
We are.
All right.
We're not.
Right here.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
We will forget in 15 minutes.
And none of this has been recorded because
Yeah.
Dalton didn't push the button.
Oh man, I forgot to hit the
crap.
record button.
Oh,
No.
Nice. So that was awkward with Seth and Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
But you haven't seen him since though.
Yeah, like 4 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I see him a lot
Oh no.
at Chick-fil-A.
Why does he go to Chick-fil-A so much?
I don't know. He loves Chick-fil-A.
You must really love Chick-fil-A too, though.
Well, they give us half off, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
Ah.
That's nice of Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's awesome.
Get that cheap food,
Yes,
but
sir.
not on Sundays.
But not on Sunday.
Not on Sundays.
That's the Lord's chicken.
We don't eat the lost chicken on Sunday. You fry it in the comfort of your own backyard.
That's right.
No, actually, Joe Beth saw Ted recently at Chick-fil-A. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
they must live. Do they? They don't live that close to that. Which Chick-fil-A is it though?
The one on Madison Street.
Why do they go? Why do they go to
Well,
that
Seth
one?
works close.
Yeah.
Oh, does he really?
I mean, everybody's at Madison Street anyway.
that's true.
Everybody's at Chick-fil-A.
Also true.
Why? I mean, why would you not?
Live on Madison
If you have the
Street?
choice between
Not go to
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A.
and anything else, you choose Chick-fil-A every
I
time.
retract my statement about once you've got a B-dubs, you made it. Once you got a Chick-fil-A, you made it. So Dixon,
Yeah,
step
we're
it
not.
up.
We're not there yet.
Got some growing to do.
Yeah.
We need to get Chick-fil-A.
We have space.
We do. Well, yeah. They're building like thousands and thousands of more homes close towards the
Wow.
interstate. I think.
Yeah.
One's
So,
coming.
Out
It'll be here.
96.
It's coming.
I think we'll. I think it's gonna
One,
be.
I can only hope. If we can get a Chick-fil-A and a Five Guys,
You're good.
that's it
Go.
for me.
I'd like a Fazoli's.
Yeah. We need an Italian place.
We don't have
It's
an
so
Italian
easy to
place
make
here.
spaghetti.
That's true. You're not
Yes.
wrong. But it's easier for someone else to make it for you.
It just tastes so much better when you don't have to
I mean,
clean it.
My wife makes it for me, so
Oh, that's true.
Uh.
Well, there you go. We don't have that.
Dalton, where you at? Where's my spaghetti?
I'm sorry. We'll just make some. We'll plan a date night, all right, and we'll make spaghetti
night.
together.
spaghetti night.
All
Yeah.
right. We can do the Lady and the Tramp, except we'll cut it first.
No, we
Right.
gotta.
No, that's full
We gotta
commit.
go all the way.
Oh, okay.
That's full commit.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna go halfway, you gotta go all the way.
Okay.
Did you learn anything from Hitch at all? Come on.
Nothing.
That's right. You go 90, I come 10.
Your mom makes some pretty good spaghetti too. So
Yeah, she does.
There you go. She's
How's your
actually
mom?
She's doing good.
Good. And dad.
Also good.
And brother of the Gators fan.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Is that
The
how
black
you
sheep of
remember
the
him?
family.
Yeah.
He's a Gators
The
fan.
Gators fan.
Because you and Megan go to a lot of Tennessee games.
We'll go to a few. My dog is Smokey Ten's half brother. You know, kind of a fan.
Yeah.
Even though they're not very good. Basketball. I mean, they did lose to Kentucky this week, but
I think they're gonna
they,
beat them
they can come back.
when they play again
Yeah.
at UT.
Yeah, it's all good. Whatever.
Hopefully, they didn't drop too far from that anyway. I don't think. Are they still top five?
Sports.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sports guy,
You're
but
Dalton out.
I did go to a UT game when you were
With
you were
me.
there. At
And
one.
I was also at that game.
That's right, you were
Yeah.
there. That's right, I forgot about that. You were in a different area
Yeah.
though.
I was up at the top.
Right. Well, I was in the.
I had them student seats.
Yeah, we
Nice.
had students. We had the students.
Again, thanks for the
seating.
hookup, bud.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Brotherhood.
Just go back to school there and then
Yeah, give me some tickets
hook us up with
where I
some
can
tickets.
see.
I'll sneak in there. I didn't even. I try to think of how many games I went because I was only there for a semester. I think I went to 5 games. I saw Florida, and I think it was Florida and Georgia that year.
Nice. I've been to some really good games there and some really bad ones, but moving right along.
The band is always great though.
Yes,
The band
Pride
is
of the
really,
Southland.
Really, really cool.
Pride of the Southland.
That's
They never disappoint
about the only part
Yeah.
that's good right now.
right now. All right.
I haven't been watching, so I don't know much about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're not missing a lot.
I haven't been watching that close. 'Cause they lose.
We don't want to talk about the Titans either. so-
Who?
Exactly.
They got close this year. They almost made
They
playoffs.
did make. They almost made the playoffs. They did almost make the playoffs.
We're slowly edging back to those 2000 times.
You mean from the late '90s, early 2000s?
Yeah.
The only time they've ever been to the Super Bowl?
Man, childhood was great. Great to be a Titans fan
Yeah, at that time.
when you were 9 years old.
No one's wearing Titans merch anymore,
Nice.
Zach Brenner is.
except for Zach. Do you know Zach,
I don't
right?
know Zach. I know the name, but I've never.
I
mean,
feel like you've met Zach.
I
Before.
probably have like 20 times. I'm just,
Probably.
you know. Hey, that guy.
Well, we went
I'm
to high
bad
school
with
together.
names.
You
So
probably saw him
bad.
at a couple parties.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach's a cool guy.
Cool.
Makes beer.
He's what?
He makes beer.
He's
He
a
makes
brewer.
beer.
He makes
Yeah.
beer. He's
Nice.
a brew master in Georgia now.
Master. Does it like have a card that he carries around?
He
Brewmaster.
should. If he doesn't, he
Nice.
should have
Yeah.
one.
I got a buddy
You
that
should
opened
print
a
him a name
distillery.
tag.
Isn't it?
Oh, Glory.
Old Glory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Glory. Shout out. Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah.
Does he own the place or? Oh really?
Yeah.
That's a big facility there.
Yeah, we were at work one day, and he was on the computer. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm going to open up a distillery and start making whiskey and moonshine." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And then he did. So
and now it's like a big
Now
deal.
it's
in
like a
Clarksville now.
big, massive thing.
Was he that like nonchalant about it? Like,
Yeah,
"Ah,
oh
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
Matt
say
is
it."
so he's laid back and cool. Okay. I'm like, do you like to drink? And he's like, not really. It's just something cool.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
but a lot of people do,
A
so
lot of
I'm gonna
people
make
do,
some
so it's a
money.
money maker.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, I've only ever passed it one time, and I thought it was like just a smaller place, but it's like this huge,
Yeah.
huge building.
Massive building, 1940 style, really cool architecture.
Mm-hmm.
The inside's really cool. They got a nice tasting room and gift shop. And then they do a bunch of different venues there. They do like a dueling pianos venue.
Oh yeah,
So-
like in Nashville.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just like never been, but
Oh well, they have a place like that in Nashville. I think it's called
Dueling
Dueling Piano.
pianos. It may be the same pianos.
They just
Switch it
follow them
out,
back
I mean,
and forth.
Yeah.
Moving pianos is so easy.
Oh yeah, way
You
easy.
just put them on a flatbed and
right.
I got
yeah.
wheels.
That's all you have. That's
Yeah.
true. Just push it.
push it.
We should go sometime. I've never been there before.
I've been to a dueling.
Is there a
pianos venue.
restaurant there as well?
No, it's just a big venue event center, which he
Okay.
makes a lot of money
Oh,
just
I'm
by
sure.
renting that place out.
I mean, it was packed.
Yeah.
Whenever I passed by it, it's next to the interstate,
Sure, yeah.
right? I don't know. I don't
that
remember,
way.
but I remember passing by it coming
Yeah, it's
off
right
of
off
the
24,
interstate.
exit 4, Clarksville.
Okay, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. What's
Yep.
the
Man.
what's the Smile place? I see that.
So
sticker on
I
your-
thought about wearing a Smile shirt too. So Smile is just a guy at work at the fire department. His name's Willie Bailey. And
Great name.
Willie, yeah. And he has like a WB logo. It's cool. But
That's awesome.
yeah, he just said just so much, I don't know, sadness in the world and so much depression, this, that, and the other. He's like, man, just smile. I just want to make a logo that just says smile. And he did. And it's kind of taken off.
Good for him.
He has this smile stickers, and he's giving out like 10,000, 20,000. They're all over the world. And I took one down to Florida and put it on the front door of Fudpuckers, the restaurant in Florida.
Yeah.
And I also put a Back Row Brigade sticker right above it. So,
I remember that picture.
so I'm going to have to go back to Florida and tear it off.
Strip that down.
People are like, "What are you
Replace
doing?"
it.
The
Or just-
band
I'm
broke
going to take a
up.
Sharpie and like straighten over.
That would be forget about putting a new sticker. Just
Yeah.
mark it out and write straight.
Maybe that could be a
over.
logo for you guys. Just an old Back Row Brigade with the thing and straighten over.
Yeah, we keep the clock back there for
Yeah.
nostalgia.
It's just hanging out.
I thought about taking one of my old Back Row Brigade shirts and doing that, but I couldn't find. I'm serious. I guess I like gave them to Goodwill or something. I was just so small. I'm like, nope.
That's
done.
fine.
He
It's
got rid of
okay.
a whole
It's
closet
understandable.
that
Out.
day.
Well, I have like one shirt left.
Well, because there were a couple variations of our
there-
shirts.
Absolutely. I had the very first one.
The very
The
first one was just
tie-dyed.
a solid. Oh,
Yeah, remember it was
The
like
gray-
a gray shirt.
yeah.
with
The
the
gray
tie-dye
with
logo.
the
Was the first one I
Looney
had.
Tunes logo
Yeah,
on the front of
yeah.
it.
I think we still have a couple of those.
Yeah, I think I have some. A couple people do actually. Lucian still wears
Yeah,
his
Lucian's
sometimes.
got one.
Yeah.
Mom's got one or two, I think.
But then after that, we did the eagle.
Yeah, the Eagle's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was the solid one, like the circle logo too, wasn't there?
I think that was before the one with the tie dye. We had one that was just a solid color,
Yep.
and then it had
Okay.
the
Yeah.
the logo on
And you
there.
had the one with the Back Row. Anyways, why are we talking about old stuff? Let's talk about new stuff.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, before we stop talking about Back Row Brigade, we got to
Okay.
talk about the Brigade effect.
Okay. Is this some kind of conspiracy theory?
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
So I made some notes.
Oh.
All right. Good. I'm in it.
This is great.
I'm in it. I love notes.
So it's a theory that you guys play someplace, and then it closes down like a month later.
Oh no.
So-
Quick, stop the recording.
He's figured it out.
So let's just go over some of these
This
notes.
is a big
I
list.
got a few pages. How long we into this? So section 125, done, gone.
Closed.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened there? I mean, just
I have no idea.
That was actually
We played there and it closed down.
That was oh man, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. There was like a money discrepancy thing about because they were paying rent to keep up the building,
wow.
and I think it was whoever was renting the place out just
Quit paying it.
kicked him out.
Wow. So did y'all get paid? It's a big question.
Yeah.
As long as y'all got
That was
your
actually
money.
one of the best paying places that we
Yeah,
played.
That's
surprisingly.
One of the nicer spots.
And they had just gotten a stage in that place too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they closed down.
It was thriving too.
Mhm.
Like they weren't hurting or anything.
Wow. I never went to a 125 show.
Oh really? Well, you
We-
didn't go to very many bar shows.
If it's past 8:30, I'm out.
Yeah, I understand. And a lot of those bar shows, we didn't even start playing until like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
We played from like 10 to 2.
Yeah.
I think
I'm done.
We
Yeah.
only did that one like twice.
I watch the videos on YouTube a week
It's
later.
like, it's good.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. I got a wife and kids
Yeah,
at
all
home. I
right,
gotta-
whatever. The Gilroy.
That's right.
Recently
yeah,
shut down.
Recently
So
shut
that
down.
may
I
have not
didn't
have
even
been.
know about that.
That may not have been the Brigade Effect. That may
No,
have
no,
been
no.
something
We
else.
only played there one time, and they didn't like us very much, so it's fine.
Y'all talked about this some. The Catfish Festival
Yeah.
happened one time.
It never happened
And that was
again.
it.
Never happened again. I know why that didn't happen again, though.
There was a lot of money spent.
And there was 5 digits spent on certain acts.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then, when like Charlie Daniels and Mark when they played, how was the crowd then? Was it legit or was it like
It was-
10 people?
It was big. I want to say, I don't remember exactly how many tickets they sold, but I think there were upwards of 5,000 or 6,000.
Nice.
So they made their money back,
Yeah.
I believe. But they did
cool.
spend
But it was a lot of
It was a
work
lot.
and a lot of money.
I mean, they had this dude from Swamp People or whatever up
Yeah,
there.
you got to meet him and his dog,
And
right?
Bruce.
Yeah.
Tyler, the dog, Tyler, he died.
Oh, that's really
So
sad.
maybe from listening
Is
to
that
you
all?
guys,
Is that
the Brigade Effect got Tyler.
we're killing
What the heck?
animals
Killing
now?
animals, man. What is it?
PETA's coming for us.
Man.
Oh, no.
Just take us down to the swamp. We'll do the gator job for them.
Oh man, the alley.
The Alley.
The
That's
Alley.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
too.
That was a cool little place.
The Alley had some great food,
Yeah,
too.
really
good.
Really good burgers.
They had like a Willie Nelson burger or something.
Yeah,
like
they
a-
named them
yeah.
after, like
All
musicians
musicians.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Jim Morrison burger.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
And movies. They named them
Yep.
after movies,
Yeah.
too.
That was a neat spot. We went to several. I went to several there.
It was kind of like we kind of played acoustic, but we
Yeah.
also played electric at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
But they were always very generous because I think they gave us like a couple $100 there,
Right.
which is way more than they needed to be spending.
Yeah.
Whatever. You guys are
Um,
awesome.
But they were always like super supportive, like, "Hey, play
Yeah.
your own stuff. Don't just play
Yeah.
covers."
Yeah.
And oh, that's really cool. So I actually missed that place a lot. It was
That
a
was
lot of
fun.
fun.
Now it's
Was
Strawberry Ale Works.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
plug for my buddy, the Cunningham family. They own that too. The guy that owns the distillery, his brother
Oh my
opened
God.
Strawberry Ale
They're
Works.
making bank.
They're
Wow.
legit, son.
That place is packed.
Yeah.
On the weekends, forget about it.
Forget
Don't
about
even
it.
don't even
Absolutely,
go.
forget about it.
I mean go, but like
Right.
you're gonna be waiting in line for a while
Yes.
because
Mm.
I mean the food's good.
It's
they
very
have good food.
Very good. Neat place again.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
old school architecture downtown. You know.
It has that like Nashville downtown vibe feel to it.
Yeah.
So
It's very
cool.
intimate.
Yeah.
Intimate.
yeah, and innovative. Is that what you wanted to say?
No. I tried to say intimate, and then the T didn't come out, so it was
Right.
intimate.
I like it. Inmate.
Inmate.
Yeah.
That's on Commerce Street, the jail. It's right down the road.
Yeah.
So if you have too much of the Ale Works and the distillery, you get to go
Right.
to
Then
the.
if
yeah.
you get behind the wheel,
yeah.
forget about it.
Forget about it.
Bada
Absolutely.
bing.
Absolutely.
That's
Bada bing.
the sound the horn makes.
That's it.
Right.
If I could have a Joe Padu the horn that said bada bing or something, I love that.
Just get a little bobblehead that we can push a button on.
Bada bing. Bada bing. So the last one on my list,
All right, go ahead.
and probably one of the biggest that y'all shut down,
All right.
not happening anymore.
Okay.
Gone. This event won awards for years.
Oh no. I don't.
Rivers and Spires, man. It's done.
Yeah, we did. We shut that one
You know,
down.
the funny thing is, the last year we didn't even play.
we
didn't
we
get
didn't
to
even
play.
play
Really?
the last year. It was
And
because
then
like,
it shut down. Maybe you should have played.
and then it shut
Yeah.
down.
The reverse brigade
Um,
effect. There's a whole new theory right there.
Yeah, we were pretty pissed about that one actually.
I would've been.
We were because we kind of knew the band was coming to an end, and we were like, we'd love to play
Right.
Rivers and Spires one more
So that's
time.
kind of where Seth come along.
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that was
yeah.
one of the first few shows that we played together with
Yeah.
Rivers and Spires, and
We all were playing Rivers and Spires.
Well, that- yeah, that's where
it was
we
you,
were
Matt, and
playing
then some
when-
dude's dad playing drums.
yeah, Chris's dad. Oh wait, no, and yeah, your dad.
No,
Yeah.
it was, I don't know if he's got kids, but it was some dude playing drums.
Chris, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess
That's where Ted
saw
saw
you
us.
guys. Was like,
No,
hey,
Kevin saw us.
Kevin. That's
Ted's brother.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then we called Seth,
Yeah.
where it all began.
where it all began.
Eric.
Eric. Oh man, that's a whole nother
Oh,
Eric.
we need
A
to
whole
have.
nother side.
We'll probably never have Eric on this podcast.
I was so funny when Eric left because y'all had the fans, the guitar fans,
Oh, yes.
put the sticker over Eric's picture. I was like, that's great.
we had made these like
Church fans.
yeah like
Oh, yeah.
like funeral fans
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah, pretty much.
and it had our picture on
Because
the
of all our
back.
outside shows that we played. it
Right,
was
we only
stupidly
played
hot.
outside shows, but it was in like the shape of a guitar, and then it had our picture, me, Matt, Seth, and Eric on the back. And then whenever Seth left, we were
Eric.
like, we can't just
Eric left.
throw away all.
Yeah.
Or, Eric, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that happened. Well,
It was
he
even in the
There's
shape
no
of
sticker.
it was in the shape of Eric's guitar, no less.
yeah, it was in the shape of Eric's guitar. And then when he left, we were like, well, we can't just throw these away. so
And we still don't want his face out there. So
so we put like a pick guard over top of his face. Yeah.
it was a kidney bean.
That's exactly what it was.
Pretty
It was
much.
in the shape of a kidney bean. I cannot tell you how long it took me to just sit and stick all of those stickers on top of that. We still have.
If you have an OG Unstuck fan out there,
Yeah, it's worth
hang
money.
on to it.
It's worth at least
Probably get like
10 cents.
At least. If it's hot outside, man, get $10 for it all day.
Yeah,
Put
you
that
go,
thing on
somebody will buy
eBay,
it.
man.
That and a bottle of water, forget about it.
That
Forget about
popsicle
it.
stick
Bada
holding
bing.
them up, that's real balsa, man.
It was. And it was like contoured. It was like
Yeah. That's
Just
hand
swear.
fitting.
it was nice.
Right.
High quality.
Very comfortable.
Yes.
Had the glossy paper.
Yeah, it was glossy paper,
man.
actually.
Mm.
We still have a couple hundred of those somewhere.
Laminate.
Brigade effect.
That
Like-
and the
like-
color-changing cups.
Yes.
Yes. Also.
Literally every person we know
Has-
has like
has
3 or
some.
4
Yeah.
in their
Yeah.
cabinets.
Mine are like wore out.
Well, they've been around for a
They've
while.
been around a while. I think I've covered most of my notes so far.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
It looks like you have things connecting to other things.
Yeah, so
He,
a lot of things going on here.
he tacked us up to the wall and was drawing.
Putting string for one thing. They played this, and then this shut down. That's beautiful. I've never. I mean, I knew a couple places did close down, but there were.
It's
And I'm-
wild to
there's
think
been-
about.
There's been
all the places.
several.
I even like went on your old Facebook page and looked
Mhm.
at venues and like checked to make sure they're still with us.
They're
So-
not.
No, some are. Some are.
A few of them are.
They're still with us.
I don't know about the honky tonk on 70 if they're still here.
Yeah,
but
they actually are.
they're still here.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
still there.
All right. They made it. They survived.
Shout out to Wild Country Jam.
Yes, that's the place.
The Jamboree, baby.
And I think they had a cover, didn't they?
Yeah.
I walked right in, dude. I was in there.
He's with the
Beautiful.
band.
Me and my mom.
There you go.
Look, we're going.
We'll just hand you a guitar. Come on in. They're just
so I owe
helping
them
us
like
load gear
I owe
in,
them like $10. So,
which is pretty steep, honestly.
yeah.
$10.
I was like, I ain't paying that. Just walking in.
That was a very strange show, though.
Yeah.
Watching
was.
people line dance to Highway to Hell. Or
Well, yeah. I
whatever
mean,
we
it's
were
just like,
playing.
what is happening right now? And they were into it. I mean.
Oh yeah, they were
like, all
because
right.
I'm sure they probably come out every weekend,
yeah.
and they have bluegrass music or whatever. But
Go for it.
they're like, well,
I mean, I remember them distinctly asking us, "Do you have anything we can like two-step to?"
Yeah.
And we're like,
Just wait and see.
I guess.
we can play Wagon Wheel. Oh, that's great. Do that.
Yeah, do that 20 times.
Guys can play
I'll
Sweet
play-
Home
I'll-
Alabama.
I'll play it for 20 seconds and then play something else.
What's the little Irish bar in Dixon that y'all played? O'Rourke's?
All so close.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Dang, another one falls to the brigade effect.
Yeah.
I think that show, I was 75% sure I was going to be deaf. From,
Oh, because it was so
dude,
loud.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah, we always had
hurt.
sound problems in that place.
Wow.
It was
I don't
so
know if it was the
small.
walls or what it was, but
Man,
We
I was
played
like,
this
I was
several
like,
times.
at
Small
any
and
moment,
concrete.
somebody's going to come out from the back and be like, you got to turn it down. The
Oh,
waiters come
and
over
they
and she'd be like,
did.
it was crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm going to.
we
This is the end for my eardrums.
That's
Yeah.
it. And I was good with that. Like,
he
Back
likes
row
it loud.
brigade is the last thing I hear, then
So be it.
so be it.
Yeah, that place closed down. It's been a couple years
Yeah,
now.
it's been a while.
Right after y'all played.
Yeah.
next-
Our
We were the
show,
last
and then they
ones there.
just
Shut it
they
down.
just shut down after that.
We walked out the door and they said, "Yep, that's it.
That was it.
We can't
End on a high note.
continue.
Last one."
I think O'Connor's is still doing good out on Exit 1 out in Clarksville.
Yeah.
But
They're actually
O'Connor's
doing better now. Now that we're
Probably.
not there.
forever, y'all's name was up, stayed on the bill out there, man.
Oh
it was
yeah,
awesome.
that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. We actually.
I
Really
mean, I
like
went
playing
by and like
O'Connor's.
super glued it on, but I couldn't get it off.
And now it's there forever.
It's there forever.
Jokes on them. They can't.
I
get
got to
rid
get
of
my
us.
Sharpie back out and go up there and mark it out and
Spray
straighten
painted
over.
it.
Oh man.
But I don't think we'll be going back to that venue.
Probably not.
They did pay well though.
Yeah.
And,
Again, that's all that
They were
matters.
very friendly people.
One of the better places.
One of the better shows
Anyways,
or
that's all
cover
my-
shows we played.
It's on my
was there.
backer brigade stuff. It's over with now. So let's talk about Straight Nova. What's up with that? I mean,
Man,
what's
we are.
what's this? What's the deal?
We're still recording. We're recording some new stuff.
So
We
let's-
we haven't really talked a whole lot about it, but
Let's talk about Bad Luck.
okay. You want to talk about it?
A lot of nature references in that song.
There are a lot
There are
of
quite a
nature
few.
references.
Was it like something about colder than winter in Alaska? And
Yeah, your heart is
Something-
colder than Alaska in the winter.
Yeah, that
just-
one. And then
pretty
something
cold.
about something coming out of the ocean. I listened to them today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I was trying to memories. I couldn't. It was like trying to listen to Nirvana all over again. I couldn't. And it had nothing against you guys. It was just, I guess, recorded on a cell phone. So I'm
Wait,
just-
which one? What did you listen to?
it's something on YouTube.
Oh, you mean on
Oh,
you mean
yes,
the, you mean
yes.
you mean the live video?
The live videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So it was hard to. I couldn't pick him out, but I was
That
listening.
one's because our drummer Ryan was like really going hard on that
Is
one.
is he still with the band? I mean,
Yeah.
he's like plays a couple shows, 2 podcasts, and he's out. I mean, what happened, Ryan? Where you at, buddy?
Ryan-
You should be right here, dude. I mean, I don't know.
Ryan's a busy family man.
Yeah.
He's got
Ditto.
he's got 2 kids and a brand new baby.
All right.
as well.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan.
And he has a full-time insurance gig, so he's got his hands full.
And insurance,
Selling insurance.
selling, band playing, drummer,
He has a lot of titles.
dad.
Yes.
Awesome.
Mostly just dad.
Dad for
That's
them
right.
and kind of for us too.
Yeah.
And for us.
In a weird way.
Y'all talk about how old he is.
He's 30.
He talks about
Yeah.
it more than we do.
Yeah.
He's always like, I'm old.
Oh, how old is Ryan?
He's 35.
Yeah, so am I, Ryan. You're good. So hang in there, buddy.
I think he's 35, right?
I think
30
it is.
34,
35.
35.
I
Yeah.
caught that. But it seems like,
Insane drummer though. Insane.
Yeah.
I mean, he's extremely talented.
so I was watching some Stray sessions,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I was like, "Who's this homeless guy playing with Dalton and Matt?"
Which one?
He had like the fro, and I think
Oh, Rufus.
it's like, what happened? No, I'm
Rufus
kidding.
will love that.
No,
He will love that. He'll be like, oh, come on, man.
no, man, no. It's Rufus Dawkins, and he's a very talented musician. It was
Yeah.
just funny. It's just man, it's like a homeless dude. No. That's cool, man. The mix-ups, Hey Joe, and all that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I sensed a lot of anger in Hey Joe.
There is
From-
a little anger in
Are
him.
you good, buddy? Do we need to?
Gonna go
You know,
shoot my old lady.
I mean, but you were into it, like,
well, yeah, well, you have to be because it's
Man.
Jimi Hendrix. You
The,
can't-
the
Yeah.
madder
no.
Dalton is, the better he does.
man.
That's-
I was
he's not wrong.
like, Dalton's got some anger issues.
I just like punch myself in the face before I
it
go
sounded
on
like
stage.
it.
Yeah.
I was like,
It really
he
works
was really
though.
he was working out some extra
That and
aggression.
cocaine. Just
yeah,
really
you
does
know,
the job
Yeah.
for
you got to
me.
run some lines before
Right.
you get up there and just rock and roll.
Chop him up,
That's
man.
what it is, man.
Chop him up.
It's a music business.
You were a firefighter, so you know all about
I know all about drugs.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many drug busts have you done?
I can't talk about that.
All right. That's all I need to know.
Yes, sir. I've worked several drug
Enough.
cases. But so when you do a guitar solo,
Yeah.
does it hurt? Because it looks like you're in immense pain.
You know,
Your face-
sometimes.
Like, is he trying to pass gas or
Yeah, that's like when you feel the solo coming,
It's
it's
just-
actually just.
it's just gas?
It's just flatulence.
Nervous energy coming out through your fingers.
No, the one time it did actually hurt was that really stupidly cold winter show.
I'm sure. Which one?
The
Quite a few.
the Christmas downtown show. The
I was
Were
at
you there
that
for
one.
that one?
I was. Yeah.
That was actually
That was a-
physical pain.
Casey was drumming then, wasn't
Yeah.
he? And he had a heater close to him.
Yes.
So everybody was
Yes.
like standing like here's
Right
y'all
on
seat,
top
but
of
everybody's
close.
like
Yeah.
right there. So that was cool.
We
Yeah.
had
that was
like
cold.
4 or 5 layers on. We were really
Yes.
trying not to
And
freeze
we
to death.
left before y'all got done, so I got in my truck and drove around and like drove right up by and was yelling out the window, "Back row brigade!" Bye!" So it's like when I come to a show, my goal is to like just be as loud and obnoxious
Right,
as I
which
can.
is what we love.
See, and I didn't know that. I'm like thinking, is Dalton like, man, that guy's back again?
No.
Wish you
Whenever
were just like,
Butch is there, we're
don't
like,
tell
"All right,
him,
we're good."
don't tell him we're
Yeah.
playing because he's going to show up and act stupid.
Not at all. No, I think I
No.
think my favorite Butch fan experience is whenever we played the first time we played
Riverfest?
Riverfest.
Yeah.
You took
No,
the
no, no.
boat out.
Yeah,
The
you
boat?
took the boat
The
out and you
boat?
had
Yes.
the big
Yeah.
backup brigade sign.
That-
Oh my god! Because you didn't tell us you were gonna do it, so we were in the middle of playing, and I turn around and I just see
And there
this
he is.
boat with this big backup brigade sign on it. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Did you
amazing.
you brought a megaphone for that too, right?
No, just that
No,
loud.
Just
Just
Keep
that
it in
loud.
mind for next time.
Yeah.
Next time you come to a show, bring the
Bring the megaphone.
yeah. Take your voice to the next level.
I actually have a megaphone.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Of course.
Got
I mean,
to.
Of course.
Got to.
It's a necessity.
it's a necessity.
He has it for the siren.
When you're a father of 2, I mean, you just
Yeah.
you
No,
just
that's
have
just
to-
for work. I need to bring it home.
That's just for my own personal use. What are you talking about?
I just run around the house chasing my kids.
Yeah.
With a megaphone. And they still don't listen. I don't know what the deal is.
and then they grab it and start saying some
Yeah.
crazy things.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
Speaking of crazy things,
Yeah.
my favorite video of all time
All right.
of your child.
There's a lot of them.
Oh,
and
his
her
his
and
favorite.
her potty mouth.
When she's not actually saying it, but it
yes.
really sounds
Dude,
like she's
that's
saying
on an
it.
old phone too. I don't think I have that video.
Oh,
anymore.
I've still got it.
Do you?
I'll send
Oh
it
man,
to
you got to send it to me.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
And
It
she's
has
like,
to be saved for
she's
posterity.
like,
oh man,
she would like make up her own songs.
just sing, yeah, constantly.
Yeah.
And just
Yes.
make up stuff, and
Yeah.
she's like just singing along. It sounds just like she says bullshit. I mean, so
She said,
innocent,
"This
and I'm just
is
like,
a camera. Oh shit.
I mean, it's like, what did you say? Nothing. And it's just honest and sweet as she could be. It's so funny. Oh man, that was
yeah.
great. Yeah, you got to. If you still got that,
I'll
you
have
gotta
to send
me.
that to you.
I got one of Morgan when she was like 2 saying butthole. That's great. And it was again totally honest. Mallory had some little baby dolls that had holes in their butts so you could like sit them on a
Oh,
car.
yeah.
And she was looking for them, and she's like, "Dad, where's my dolls?" And I'm like, "Which ones? You got like 1 million?" "No, the ones with the buttholes." And Morgan's like, "Butthole, butthole." I'm like, "Wait, what'd you say?" All right,
I'm gonna make thousands of dollars off of this video.
it did get a lot of views.
Did it really?
Probably way more than this podcast is going to get.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Ooh, throwing the shade.
Dang,
Look,
it's
you
just
can't-
because I'm here.
But he's right though.
You cannot compete with children.
They're
We learned
so
that the
funny.
hard way.
You really can't. You're
Yeah,
right.
man. If you got that, you got to send it back.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah.
I keep it readily available.
Nice.
Just the oh shit part.
Yeah.
So I can send it out.
That's great.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's on par with the Mike Akins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's too
awesome.
pure. Really,
Yeah.
it's too pure and
great.
too beautiful.
So
You know,
innocent. It's funny.
next Christmas, get him a hover around.
Maybe I should.
But with like a big motor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that.
like the bad boy of hover rounds.
Well, he's got a bad boy
He has a
lawnmower
mower,
now.
He's
and
got the mower.
and he is so proud of that mower too.
Yeah.
Because whenever he bought it, he got like a official bad boy ball cap.
Yeah.
Right.
And I got
Oh,
one
man.
too, and I didn't get the hat.
Did
What?
it come with like the leather jacket too?
I should.
No, he didn't get the bad boy Letterman jacket. He just got a ball cap. But every single time he rides that lawnmower, he's got the
Hat
ball
on.
cap on proudly.
Man, I love that.
Yeah.
Just going back to his character though, I saw him with a mower, so I pulled over and like, "Hey man, you got your lawnmower awesome." He's like, "Yeah man, I got it. You know, mow his big yard, whatever, blah blah blah." I was like, "You got a hat? I didn't get a hat." He's like, "You can have mine." I was like, "Man, I'm not taking your hat."
I was just joking.
No. He's
But
like,
he would
"You have-"
he would
Absolutely,
totally
yeah.
give it to you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ah, man, too funny.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Mm.
There you go. Anything else you can think of? Any other
Oh.
shows? There's been.
What-
I mean, you've,
so
you've been.
many.
to-
What is it like?
Yeah.
From
there
the
you go. That's a
what
good. That's a
is-
good
what is
question.
It's a range of emotions, like depending on the size of the show. Like
Yeah.
the Holland Park shows are so much fun because my kids can go and like run in the grass.
Yeah.
So I don't have to it's like hour and a half. I don't really have to watch them.
Yeah,
you
they're-
know,
they're
And then they
always
go to
fun.
sleep as soon as you get home.
No,
No.
no, my kids are nuts.
Wishful
They'll
thinking.
stay up to like midnight, and at 6:30 they're like, "Hey, let's go play." You know, full of energy.
Why are you not sleeping?
Yeah. So like, go make Daddy some coffee.
Do they do that?
Hell yeah, Keurig.
that's
yeah,
awesome.
they've got it figured out.
Oh, the
Here you
Keurig.
go,
Oh,
Daddy.
man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They probably love it too.
Yeah, it's cool.
Smart.
Uh,
Smart.
but
That's like Barbie Dreamhouse situation anyway.
but those shows are laid back and fun and just
The ones that are more family friendly.
yeah. And then like the ones where I almost have to fight. Those are fun too, but in a totally
For
different
a
way.
different
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. So
Gets the adrenaline flowing.
yeah.
Has that happened at any other shows that you had to fight somebody?
So many shows. I mean,
Really?
yeah. It's just
Every single
Every
show,
show.
I've had to fight somebody.
Have you not seen the ambulance carrying people away?
y'all are just so into it, man. I'm like,
And we're not even
Don't
watching.
even
We're not even
know.
paying attention.
no.
He's
It's
out
just
here roundhouse kicking people.
It's going full Chuck Norris on
full
people.
Chuck. It's great.
You can't ever go full Chuck though.
The
No,
world
you
would
kill
explode.
somebody.
In the eyes of a ranger.
Man, that's a good show.
Oh no,
Great show.
Is that on Netflix?
I wish it was on
Jeez.
Netflix.
I don't think it is.
You need to add a sign to your Taco Bell sign. Bring Walker Texas Ranger to Netflix
Walker
and bring
Texas
back the
Ranger.
volcano tacos or burritos.
That's probably on like CMT.
Yep.
Did it used to be on?
Somewhere.
Was it on CMT
I
or
feel
was
like
it
it
on?
was.
Or was it on like just regular, like 4 and 5?
Regular tea.
Or maybe like
I'm
Channel
sure
18 or
it
something like
rerun
that.
on
Maybe.
CMT.
WB thing.
We watched so much Walker Texas Ranger.
Classic. That old Dodge truck, man. It was so cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And his part.
Trevette.
What was his partner's name?
Trevette.
Yeah. Yeah. He was hard too.
Yep.
Just as
Is that the
hard
guy
as
from Reading
Chuck
Rainbow?
Norris. Do what?
Is that the guy from Reading Rainbow?
I wish it was.
Be all like,
Man.
Looks like the same guy.
close enough.
He's so nice.
There's another conspiracy theory right
Yes.
there. Well, you know what they say about I can't think of his name now.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
guy. The guy that had the puppets and
Talking about Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr.
yeah,
Rogers.
He was in the Marines or something, right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Or was he actually?
he wasn't actually.
He wasn't actually.
He was a Methodist preacher.
I thought it was
Lame.
Presbyterian.
I'm pretty sure he was Methodist. Methodist Presbyterian are pretty close though.
Well, you know, some of them get a little crazier than others.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
Is that
Although
one that brings the snakes out?
Bob Ross was a drill sergeant.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Bob Ross was a drill sergeant.
Wow.
He spent all his time yelling at people and
Then he's like painting happy trees.
yeah, and that's why he
And
chilled
smoking
out.
a lot of weed.
He
Yeah.
said, "I don't want to yell anymore." I
With hair
just
like
wanna-"
that, you have to
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
That's where he.
hit it.
Yeah.
He also kept his squirrels up there.
Yes, I heard it. Yeah, the baby squirrels.
Also on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Really?
Bob Ross is on Netflix.
I'm getting nothing done at work
No,
tomorrow. I'm gonna be in the office watching Netflix.
Netflix or YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, it's on YouTube too. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And on Matt's shirt from the last podcast.
Yes.
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 Where do you buy a Bob Ross shirt?
Hot
I don't know. That
hot
was
topic.
from
Really?
Yeah, hot
yeah,
topic.
that was a gift.
Nice.
I think Lucian got you that shirt.
Yes.
That's
For
a Lucian
Christmas.
type shirt
Mhm.
to buy you for Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to get me anything, Bob Ross will do
Bob
it.
Ross. I think Mom could frow his hair.
Probably
Maybe.
could.
if you're
We'll make it
into
happen.
All right. As long as it
You
doesn't
see that
get
worry look in his eyes? He's
It's
like,
like,
oh,
all right,
crap.
don't.
As long as
Please-
they don't,
please
don't
be
do
kidding.
it. Just don't tease it again. My hair was
That's
ruined for
full.
weeks.
Did you?
Full perm.
Of course. Well, you had to have come to a few of the Zombie Hunter shows.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he helped us set everything up
Uh,
every single week.
That's right.
Yeah.
A couple
I'm not
times you
coming to
did
a
help us
couple
set
of
up.
them.
Yeah.
I always feel so awkward. I'm like, I don't know what, I don't want to break nothing or, is there a certain way they do it?
Not really. As long as
Just
it's in the
throw it in
right
there.
spot and we can plug it in.
Whatever.
That's it.
We're just happy to help someone else
Help.
lifting things.
Oh yeah, because a lot of those O'Connor shows, because my parents didn't come to those,
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
10 to 2. They were like, we want to go to bed.
Yeah.
So it was just us hauling all that gear,
Wow.
and it was exhausting. At 2 a.m. hauling out speakers and amps, we're just like,
Yeah.
I wanted.
Like, we'll
I wanna
be
see
back
that.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we'll pick it up tomorrow morning after a good night's rest. Which
Sleep.
never happened afterwards because
I was real glad when DJ Cricket started going.
DJ.
Yeah,
Cricket.
'cause
we
he-
didn't have to haul the sound gear anymore.
every now and then he would have some speakers there for us to plug
Nice.
into. That helped out a lot.
I've been to a few DJ Cricket events.
Well, actually, he's not here anymore.
Like, what do you mean?
Brigade Effect.
Brigade Effect.
What? What?
He literally moved away. I'm not even joking.
Oh, okay. I thought you like
Oh.
he died or something. I was like,
No, we killed
you
him.
couldn't tell me.
Oh no!
Sorry, I said it. No, he's not here
I
anymore.
was like, dang. Like,
He is no
just in a
longer
text
with-
message, man. I'm like, what? Can you just tell somebody that on?
tell me he killed somebody. Don't broadcast it on a podcast. Oh God.
Is this the My Favorite Murder broadcast? What?
Just went
Don't
48
sponsor
hours
that.
real quick.
This
Do you-
hashtag not sponsored.
Right. Do you listen to podcasts?
Absolutely not. No.
Really?
No. Just this one.
I've listened to some Joe Rogan stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out there because I was doing research for a class I was teaching about DMT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Man, he's all about DMT. Y'all know about DMT?
I have no idea. What is DMT?
LSD on steroids.
Oh, actually, I
Yeah.
do know what that is. Yeah. now I do.
Dimethyltryptamine.
Mhm.
Dude, like, it's old school. Ayahuasca, scraping mimosa bark off trees and
Oh
making
my
a tea.
God.
I mean, yeah, but it's like the best psychedelic ever. And
Wow.
Joe Rogan's all about it. So,
All about doing it?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He's
Nice.
all into psychedelics and stuff. So I watched that, but that's about it.
Talking about his trips.
Yes. It's nuts.
He is a pretty outspoken guy,
He is.
Yes.
and I can see why people like to listen to his podcast.
So I've watched like one of those. Of course, all the Nova Talks.
Right.
There is another YouTube page called Nova Talks, and it's some kid playing video games.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
Garrett, but maybe we could hook him up.
Maybe we can buy out his channel and
I was like,
have
hey.
it.
He's only got like two videos.
Right. No,
No, that's right. It was the Call of Duty video.
Yeah, Call of
guy.
Duty videos. Well, because I had mentioned to Matt before, I was like, maybe we should start another channel and
Yeah.
another Instagram page for our podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like debating it. I was like, we don't really have enough followers to split the thing. And I was like looking and to make sure Nova Talks was available.
Right.
And someone has a
Somebody has
page that is Nova Talks. There's no followers, no posts, nothing. It just has the handle of Nova Talks. And I'm
It's
like,
just there.
did someone make this just to
It was me.
To spite
just
me.
to mess with me?
I did it. It's going to cost you $20 to get that name.
That's a
$20
smart move, and
in my
I respect
hand.
that.
It's a buyer's market, my dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's a kid that's playing like Roblox or something on
Yeah.
YouTube. Nova Talks.
Just because.
He hasn't uploaded for like 2 years, but
Yeah.
go
But
find
he's got
him
more viewers
on
than
YouTube.
you guys.
Oh God,
Mm.
podcasts are getting like super popular now,
yeah.
like crazy popular.
Yep.
Everyone has a podcast, which is why we got a podcast.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I
you
should
should get
start.
your own
I'm gonna start
podcast.
Mallory and Morgan a podcast.
That is
You
the
should-
smartest idea. You should 100%.
They want a YouTube channel so bad. But I'm
Well,
just like,
didn't you? Isn't there like one video of Mallory?
yeah, I mean, I've got a YouTube page that I've got like 5 videos on.
Oh,
and they're all
okay.
my kids, but yeah, but they want their own so bad. I'm just like,
that's like a
That's a little too early.
that's like a career path for kids
It
now.
is now.
Like it's
Yeah.
not just like I want to be a doctor. It's like I
Right.
want to be a YouTuber,
Yeah.
and that's like
a legit thing, and you can make
Yeah.
money.
you can make money, but it's really really hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't go to school for that.
No, just play with toys. And
Yeah.
dress up like a woman. I don't know. So maybe Garrett.
That's very true. Garrett would be
Hey,
all
Garrett's
about
got
that.
it.
Yeah.
If Garrett had a YouTube channel, he would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
we could all retire. and no pressure to you guys, but y'all are my retirement plans. Y'all gotta.
Oh, good to
Oh.
know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I mean, it's going down. Like these guys are it. So if y'all don't make it, I'm just going to like move in with you or something. 'Cause there's no backup plan. I'm not
That's
saving
fine.
any money.
We're totally okay with that.
Yeah, we'll add you.
pressure.
And we'll add you to the list.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
the retirement.
Oh, I'm number 1.
That's
Oh,
right.
To look at the text about the breakup. But anyways, not bitter at all about that.
Trust me, I didn't tell a whole lot of people. So
Hey, man.
There's probably somebody out there who's like, when is Backer Brigade ever going to come back?
Yeah, I haven't heard from them
I haven't
guys in a
seen-
while.
they don't post on their page anymore. What's going on?
What's going
I
on?
haven't played a show in like 3 years.
Maybe y'all should do like an announcement to all your loyal fans. On your
Oh, by the
page.
way, guys,
Yeah.
I know it's been like 2 years, but we're not going to play any shows anymore because
just change that page to Stray Nova.
you know
Can you do that? Is
I
that
can't.
not a?
I could, but I'm not going to do it. I can't do it.
No.
I can't do it.
I think you could.
I mean, I could, but I would feel bad about
It's
it.
possible.
No, you wouldn't.
It would be really raw, though.
No, I mean, I don't think I can do it personally. I think I'd have to like contact Facebook because
Right.
it's like after you get like 600 likes or something like that, you can't change your name.
Really? So
After
like
that,
I'd be
yeah.
stuck.
You're
I got
like stuck with it, unless the rules have changed.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll call Mark and see Zuckerberg. Ask him.
Call up all Marky.
Yeah, call the alien.
Yeah.
He's not of this world. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure.
he's not.
Give him some human drink.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
Did you see the press conference he
No.
did? Where he had
I
to
watched
like
SpongeBob.
same. Yeah, I do that
Yeah,
too.
no.
It's close enough.
Why isn't that on
I
a streaming
like
service
it, though.
anywhere?
I'm like, all right, SpongeBob's on. Sweet. I don't care if the kids aren't here. I'm still watching it.
Hey, there's a lot of adult
Hey,
humor in
yeah,
SpongeBob.
It's funny.
Quite a
Especially in
bit,
those like
actually.
earlier SpongeBob things.
Oh yeah.
Like when he's watching the Sea Anemone.
And he has to change the channel whenever Gary comes in. Gary,
I was just looking for the sports.
I was just looking for the sports channel. Oh my god.
You ever watch
SpongeBob.
Gravity Falls?
I've watched all
Oh,
of Gravity
please.
Falls.
We bought the whole series last week. I say we.
I've watched
I-
it twice. He's probably seen
Oh,
it
man, it's fun.
4 times.
Yeah. It's really well written.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
the arc, like the story arc is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Mallory stayed up till midnight the other night watching Gravity Falls.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's so
Wow.
cool.
She loves it. Morgan, it scares her. That's freaky. I'm out. But
Oh, especially like the last 3 episodes
Yeah.
yeah.
are
The last
insanely
season,
creepy.
really.
Yeah.
Where Scaremageddon, is that what it's called?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or something like
oh,
that?
No, Weirdmageddon.
Weirdmageddon. Yeah. Yeah. It gets
Very
creepy.
strange.
Bill Cipher is a insane,
Piece of work.
It's really creepy.
I think the worst part is when he turns the Northwest guy.
Yeah.
And rearranges all of his
Yes.
facial parts.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
oh, that was really sudden and
Oh,
weird.
woo, don't do that anymore.
I was not ready for that.
Now that's the guy who voices Bill Cipher is the creator of the show.
What do you mean they're not real people?
Never mind. I didn't even say anything.
Wait,
No,
what?
he's gonna come in the night. And
Wait, what?
Whoo!
There's a statue of Bill Cipher. though.
Really?
Yeah, they had like when the show ended, they had a whole scavenger
Oh
hunt.
wow.
I think it's in is it in California?
I don't. Maybe. Well, you know, at the end of the show, when he gets turned to stone,
Yeah.
they actually made
Yeah, they made a stone.
a
Really?
statue of him and hid it in the woods somewhere, and
That
you
is-
can go find it.
Straight up creepy.
Yeah.
There was
No,
a
it
whole-
really
Now I
is.
got to go find it.
There's a picture of it. So hang on, I'll find it.
There's a whole scavenger hunt about trying to find Bill and whatnot.
Wow.
Is he really gone?
That's crazy.
Bill. This is just me typing.
Click, 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 click.
Cipher.
just a Bill.
Let's talk about that show.
Classic.
Indeed. Yeah, first thing that comes up, Bill Cipher statue hunt. See if an image will pop up. Yeah, there it is. There's him with the creator. Wow. Just out in the woods.
Just hanging
great.
out. Just because.
Road trip.
Let's go.
It might be in like I think it's like in a weird place like Iowa or something.
That is a
something
weird
so
place.
random.
Never been. You ever played in Iowa? No, because the state's still open.
They hadn't shut it down yet.
That was well.
They did close down Missouri, though. We shut that one down.
Right. We've only ever played out of state a couple of times. We played in Missouri. We played in Kentucky and Mississippi.
The casino tours. That was.
Yeah.
The casino times were interesting times.
You know what's interesting about
stories.
that? They did shut down. They stopped having bands at the casino too, though.
Once again.
Put that on my list.
Thank God that band ended because
Wow.
think of the carnage that would be happening
we were
right
shutting
now.
everything down.
The world wasn't ready for Back Row Brigade.
The world wouldn't be here if we were
Wow.
still around.
Back Row Brigade plays Madison Square Gardens.
Done.
It burns to the ground.
Done. The Apollo, gone. I mean, just.
If we played the White House, it'd all be
Don't even go there.
In tragic reenaction of War of 1812.
We want to talk about a government shutdown.
Yeah.
Something really bad would happen.
Wow. Wow. Imploding from the inside.
It's going to be huge.
Huge. Build the wall. I'm going to build the wall. Straight Nova's going to pay for it.
Joke's on you, buddy.
I'll build it for you, but I need the bricks and the
bricks.
mortar.
So what do you do? What's your day? You a surveyor? Is your day job?
Well, less and less now,
Less and less.
to which I am glad.
Nice. So you're just not working.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just playing music.
Just playing
That's
music.
pretty much
Sweet.
it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hopefully we can get to a point where we're both doing nothing but playing
Right.
music.
Yeah.
Is that
That's the goal
That's the
anyway.
goal?
That's the
I mean,
dream.
what's y'all's level of success? I mean, is it to be full-time musicians? Is it to produce an album that goes top 20? Is it to win an Emmy, Grammy? What's them awards that
It's
music
Grammy,
people get?
right?
Star, Walk of Fame? Is that?
I mean, that would be dope.
You got to pay for those like yourself.
Yeah, which is really dumb.
But if you're at that level, you can afford it. Though.
I mean, that's true.
It's
You're not wrong.
You
But
can
yeah,
buy
you
the
gotta
whole
pay for
block.
those.
It doesn't matter.
I'll say what my level of success is, and we'll see if we're on the same page. Because I
Okay.
feel like we might be.
All right.
Level of success for me is being able to comfortably live. I don't have to be insanely rich. It'd be
Right.
great,
Right.
but I would love to be able to just comfortably live, playing music whenever we play shows. Doesn't have to be a huge venue, but we
Right.
pack the house out.
Yeah.
And putting out albums that we're really proud and happy of. That's success to me.
And like being able to go back to the venue a week later and it's still open.
Yeah.
Yes.
would be
That'd be great.
pretty
So far, we
successful.
have a good running streak
Yeah.
of not closing any places down.
So far.
so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. That's
Matthew White.
pretty close.
Yeah.
Just the ability to. I don't want to do it forever,
Right.
but I do want to live the touring lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah,
At
of
least,
course.
At least for a time.
Well, the thing is, you have to if you want to be in a band. I mean, yeah, there's the stories of people just becoming famous overnight.
Right.
But if you wanna be a successful band, you have to put in the work and you have to tour and you have to
Right.
sleep in a van. I mean, that's just what
That's part of
happens.
it. Paying your dues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And you
Yeah,
guys
get
have been
on
doing
the
that for a while. I mean, y'all
we
been
have,
together for
but in a different way.
Yeah.
The cover shows have really we've been paying some dues.
Have worn us down.
Yeah, those 4-hour-long shows, man.
yeah.
People are like, "You're just playing music." Yeah, but
Yeah,
we're
but-
not. There's
Have
a lot
they
more
seen
to
you
it.
when you come off stage?
Yeah,
You're so cool.
yeah, we're drenched in sweat. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Tired and exhausted.
Yeah,
Mentally exhausted.
And then you got to unload all your crap back out in the van.
yeah.
yeah.
That's the worst part. Bringing it in's not so bad because you're like, I'm excited to play a
Pumped.
show, but once you've played for 4 hours
Yeah.
and moved around the stage and just completely exhausted yourself,
Right.
all of that stuff, it's twice as heavy as it was
Yeah.
when you loaded it in there.
That one shoulder is like, please, please.
Not to mention, Matt was carrying like 100-pound amp for a while.
Matt doesn't
Yeah.
weigh 100 pounds. How could you do that?
You know.
Maybe it wasn't
Dang.
100 pounds, but it was.
I'm
close.
built like an ant. You
Yes.
know, we're skinny,
Oh.
but we can lift
You're
our
like
body
4
weight.
times his body weight.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Y'all like get nervous or?
Not
Not
so
anymore.
much anymore. I mean, I still get the a little bit,
Mhm.
but I feel like if you don't get at least a little bit nervous before you do
Right.
something,
I wouldn't call it nervousness now. It's more of a. It's like that anxious.
Yeah,
Like, let's do this. I'm ready.
Yeah.
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 I'm tired of not playing. I want to be playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, you played football for, was it all 4 years or
3 of them.
3 years?
I didn't play my senior year. We had a coaching change.
Oh,
So
that ruined it for you.
well, that, and I had to like take algebra 2 and geometry.
Lame.
So yeah, it was like I probably should like concentrate on school so I can graduate.
Yeah.
But I did with honors. So all
No,
right.
there you go. There you go. But like before you went out to play, did you get like that, like a rush of adrenaline before you would go out and play?
I was like, man, it's Friday night. I should be doing something else.
That's how I felt playing soccer, Mom and Dad.
Sweaty pads, and so like I played football because I like to hit people. Like I
Oh,
wouldn't
wow.
like I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a football. I wasn't about
You just
that.
did it for
Yeah,
yeah.
that's something
For
to
the
do.
babes.
Well, Megan was a cheerleader,
That's it. There you go. It worked.
and
obviously.
then she graduated my senior year. She'd already graduated, so
Yeah.
she wasn't. So it was like, nah, didn't care about it. Nothing about
focus on school.
it. Yeah.
Well, you've been with Megan since middle school, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Since we were
long
12.
time. Do what now?
12.
Since you were
12.
12?
Yeah.
Wow.
How many years before you got
So
married?
you're like having your 30th anniversary now.
Listen, I didn't. I said y'all I don't do math, so I don't know how many.
What
I
year
could
did you get
call her.
married? Do you remember what year you got married?
I got married in 06.
06.
06.
So you met when you were
19.
12.
Yes. It was like 96 when we
You're
when we met.
35 now.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt. Go
Come
ahead.
on, Matt. Smart guy.
Oh, that's 13 years.
All right.
Before
No,
before they
no,
got
no,
married.
23 years.
Yeah, it was a lot more than that. Yeah,
23
23
years.
sounds right.
It's a long
Before
time.
we
Gotta
got married.
add another 10.
This is why I
That's
keep him
quite a
around
while.
to do math for
Good
me.
stuff. Human
Yeah.
calculator.
Sometimes.
Hey, Matt got me through algebra.
You got
So,
that right.
Thanks for getting me
Professor
through.
Guitar Schroeder.
That should be your Instagram name.
He'll never get an Instagram.
That'll be when we finally do the Twitter thing, which
That'll
will
be you.
eventually happen.
Yeah.
You got to turn that up. Just give it to him. Just let him
Oh,
have it.
Yeah.
He already knows the password. He can
Do it.
download
Yeah,
it and
do
get
it.
on any time
I can
he
do it
wants
at
to.
any time.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the right time to strike.
Right.
I think it's here. This is that moment.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just log on and say, "What's up?"
What's up?
Hello world.
Hello.
No, speaking of the guitar shredder thing, well, we'll tell this last story. All right, so it was senior year. I was really struggling with math, and I was like,
It was
"Matt," it was
algebra 2, right?
yeah, yeah. No, algebra with trig.
Oh yes.
Why
yes,
would you
yes.
even take that class?
Because I wanted to do it before college, so I wouldn't have to
Mhm.
take any core classes in college.
Right.
So what is it called? It's not AP class. Dual enrollment. I
Mhm.
was doing dual
Yeah.
enrollment.
with Christy Tuck?
No, I was doing it with short lady.
Oh, that was Miss Campbell,
No.
Miss Post.
Yes. There you go. No one knows who these people are, but it's
No.
great.
I mean, I do.
Yeah, I know all three of those
What?
people.
I don't know, Mom.
So I was like, Matt, you got to help, because Matt's very very good with numbers, and I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
So I was like, Matt, you got to help me get through this. He's like, all right. So I had this big whiteboard,
Mhm.
and I think I had left it at Matt's house like the night before or something, because we were going to use it for him to like teach me
To do math.
Yeah.
So I show up that
That's why
day.
when you do it on the oversized whiteboard,
Yeah, well, I mean,
On
if you're
a
gonna
piece
do
of
it, you
paper.
got to go all the way out.
Yeah.
just like at the
Um,
desk in his room.
I mean,
Dalton Aiken's here,
that's not too far from the truth.
Yeah.
throwing
we-
spit wads when he's not looking.
That is almost exactly what happened.
We did it in his
in
his
my
kitchen,
kitchen, yeah.
and he had it. I walked in.
Did your
and
mom
he had
make
it,
snacks?
I think there might have been cookies at some
Nice.
point.
Maybe.
I thought about bringing snacks, but
Oh man, you went to the gas
I
station.
did.
It's fine. I understand.
I didn't want to like knock something over and spill it. and-
Trust me, I've done worse in here. But I walk into his kitchen because I left the whiteboard there earlier, and then the next day we were gonna do the lesson.
do math.
And so I walk in, he has it set up, and then written on on the whiteboard it says Professor Guitar Schrader.
Nice.
And he walks in I walk in, I sit down, he walks in from the side. Do you want to do?
And, good day, class. I am Professor Guitar Schroeder, and I will be learning you the math.
Nice.
And
That's how it went.
I think for at least half of the class, he's
I had that accent.
spoken that accent.
That's great. Classic.
And then I passed
And I
All
taught
right.
Dalton Trigg,
Good
and
job.
he got.
with a
A
B.
B?
With
Yeah.
a B.
Nice.
With a
That's
B.
impressive.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
So like, what is trig? Like, I don't even.
Triangles.
No. That's not that bad.
I'm more
right?
of a square guy
Yeah.
Square.
myself. Yeah.
SpongeBob, right?
Right, of course.
Yeah.
The only reason I know Trig is because it's all land surveying is
Oh, there you
just Trig.
There you go. Way over my head.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. That's why I work with paper.
Trig was actually my it was my favorite part of math.
Spray water in houses. Not a lot of thinking goes.
I don't
on.
know.
Fire, hot,
Yeah,
water,
Spray
cold.
water.
Cool it down.
It's all good.
But yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Don't ever do that again.
Do what?
Every week we have some moment where we say exact same thing at the same
Oh,
time.
did we do the same thing at the
Yeah,
same
we
time?
just did.
Oh my god.
Well, how long have you guys been together? So it's
You mean like romantically?
well,
Like
don't ask,
24
don't
years.
tell.
I always tell people. I think my phone just died.
Lost the phone.
Yep.
It's done.
Well, now
Pick
that
my
the
nose now.
camera stopped rolling.
Golly.
I hope it saved that.
Probably not. Again, none of this is working.
Oopsie doopsie.
No, I always tell people I've known Matt since we were 3, and I think that's pretty close to how
Yeah.
long we've known
Probably
each other.
accurate.
We met in preschool, so.
I don't remember a lot of my early years.
Right.
Because
Nobody
I've
does.
done a lot of drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
So much cocaine, it's
A
unreal.
lot. Especially when I hit that. I got into some hard stuff when I was like 7, and it just.
Well, hey, 7's tough. Mallory's there now. It's tough.
So you better look out in the drawers and see if she's got any paraphernalia.
All right, before we quit, we got
All right.
to figure out who's closer to Dalton.
Okay.
Oh
So-
God! All right,
So I got a good
Do
one.
you have questions prepared?
No, I just like what moment of event in your life that says, yeah, me and Dalton are boys, like we're tight, like something that happened that y'all did together.
I think I know where this is going.
Uh-oh. This is going to be where Butch took you to Hooters.
Even better than that.
Also a good story, but we can talk about that if you want to.
Mm.
Great time in my life, to be totally honest. I still have the picture.
That was so awkward.
The Dalton is my boy story. It probably would be one of the several breakup times.
That was
I
like
think.
later on.
It was
like
later on.
though.
But that was
Well, I don't want anything serious and sincere. I want something goofy.
Something dumb.
Something funny. Yeah, dumb. I mean, no pressure. While you're thinking,
right.
we'll talk about the. You got
All right,
one?
yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead.
So we'll talk about the Hooter. So you were, I don't know how old.
I freshly turned 13 years old.
13, and I was like, yeah, why not? Take Dalton to Hooters.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It seemed like you were scared to death.
I was. I remember before we went in, you saw one of your buddies, because everywhere you go, everybody knows Butch.
Yeah, you know. It's
and-
because I'm followed Backroad Brigade so
Right.
close. Or used to now.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
know
anymore.
what I'm gonna do with my life now.
No, before we go in, somebody was walking out, and you were like, "Hey, what's up, man?" They're like, "Hey," and you were like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, tits and beer." I was like, "Oh God, what am I about to do?"
Did I say that?
No.
Oh, that's what
no,
he
you
said.
didn't,
I was
you
like, I
didn't
don't
say that. The other guy said
Okay.
that. I vividly remember him. Tits and beer. Like, oh no,
Fun.
I'm so nervous.
Wow.
But yeah,
That's
we
funny.
you took me to Hooters when I turned 13, and I was scared, but it turned out to be the best day of my life.
All right. All
Do you
downhill
remember
from
that?
there.
Do you remember that? I don't even remember who it was that,
I don't
that
have
you
a clue.
saw.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know.
Obviously, we're real close friends with that guy.
Mm. I can think of one that I can't share.
That's exactly what we need.
I'll share it after this
Okay,
is
that'll
over.
Oh, is it is it outside of my house?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's another. This is actually probably the same trip though. This will be the funny one. This is when we were the badminton pole,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
we're running around outside. I don't know what we were doing.
we were playing Hulk.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had
It's like last week.
What?
Was it last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last week.
It was
Playing
literally
Hulk.
right before you got here.
All right.
I had Hulk hands on. I'm chasing Dalton around.
No, I think it was like we would go back and forth between who was turning into the Hulk or something.
Gotcha.
We were pretty young.
Was
He's-
Garrett there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Little
before
baby
you,
Garrett was
before
like,
you got here.
Dalton's running around. He steps on the badminton pole.
Oh,
It snaps
Ooh.
and inserts itself into his foot,
nice.
and he hits the ground and is like screaming. And I'm like sprinting up the hill. I bust open the door and I said something I should not have said. Lisa, Dalton's bleeding a lot.
And she's like, he's gonna die.
Yeah, she thought he was gonna die.
That's great.
Yeah,
No,
but of course,
that's just my. I'm looking
Nice.
after Dalton.
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
there's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were bonding stories or not. There's a lot of stories.
Oh, the one I'll tell is a bonding story. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, this happened probably about the same time y'all became friends because you were probably in preschool or younger. But I'm over at your house hanging out, doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go into the bathroom, and Matt knows this. Their toilet was awesome, right? It had the tank up top with the brass pole. It's cool.
Yeah.
Old school.
Old school
Pull the
saloon
chain.
type. Pull the chain. It was awesome.
Gravity flush.
So I'm in there peeing. Here comes Dalton right beside me, whips it out and starts peeing in the toilet with me. I'm like, what are you doing? Gotta go pee. I'm like, all right. So we peed in the same toilet at the same time. So it's.
There you go. I mean,
I'm trying to think. That's probably actually happened with us, too.
yeah.
Before I got
it
here.
was outside though. At like 1:30 a.m. at O'Connor's. Oh God, I'm so tired. Yeah, me too.
We were
gotta
both
pee.
drunk.
Yeah.
No, actually, when I got stupidly trashed on my birthday at O'Connor's.
Oh, that's a story we may have to save for a separate podcast.
That's my Dalton bro.
You should do just a Matt White edition podcast. Just everything.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll give you a short synopsis. It was Matt's birthday, right?
Yeah.
And
And,
again, thanks for the invite.
Well, it was at
Yeah.
O'Connor's. He didn't like to go to those shows. They're too late.
Yeah.
It was Matt's birthday, and me thinking I'm gonna be a bro, be
Right.
like, hey, I'm gonna tell everybody it's his birthday, so he'll get free drinks.
Free drinks I did get.
Nice.
And he got free drinks. I think he got a couple of shots of what's the 151,
151.
which is basically just battery acid.
It's rubbing alcohol in a bottle.
He got 2 shots of that, 2 shots. Of
The thing was, I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, he thought it was just regular
Right.
Like
Bacardi,
regular old Bacardi.
but it's like a couple of steps above that.
Yeah.
So he actually really expensive stuff. So
Yeah.
that was nice. But,
75% alcohol.
yeah.
Nice.
So he had 2 shots of that, 2 shots of tequila, and some.
Well, Joe Beth got me like a whiskey to start with.
Yeah, it was
I
Jameson.
had a rum and coke, 2 rum and cokes.
Yeah.
Hold
And
the
then the
Coke.
151. Yeah, rum and coke, hold the
Like
coke.
rum, Coke. Like
Yeah. Just rum, then some coke. Yeah.
That was later on. No.
There were a lot of somebody else had whiskey.
But he topped it
and
off
then-
with tequila, and
Yeah,
that's what.
the tequila was a
Nice.
mistake. It came from a table of women who were also celebrating a birthday. So
And
I
wh-
couldn't turn
how-
it down.
how old were these women? 'Cause I feel like they were cougars.
They were. I think they were.
not full on cougars, but
Cougars,
probably 30s.
Cougars in training. Yeah.
yeah. Like
That's a great
like,
punk rock band
Cougars in
name, by the way.
like Pumas. you know.
Pumas.
Not quite cougar, but
And after the podcast, we got to talk about the fact that you didn't pick my name for the new band, but that's
Ah,
yeah.
again all fair topic.
I just remembered what it was. Oh god.
Obviously. All right, go ahead.
yeah. The tequila pushed it over the
Good
edge,
stuff.
and it drove me into.
I remember we were playing Black Magic Woman. It was at the end of the song, and we were going into the solo.
Right.
And Matt decided to take an extended solo.
Yeah.
He comes over to me, and he's just like super happy and playing, and I'm like, "This isn't Matt. This is totally out of character for you. What's going on?"
He's smiling. What's up with that?
This is not good.
So,
Yeah.
basically what happened.
I got really sick, and I had to leave.
Yeah. We'll tell you some of the gory. Actually, that might have been one of our bro moments.
Nice.
Yeah. The bro
well-
moment
Did you hold his,
happened
hold his hair
outside.
back while he puked?
Not exactly.
He stuck his finger down my throat.
Nice.
To get him to throw up so he could keep
Get over
playing
it.
because we were like, we
See,
still
that's-
have an hour left to play, dude. What are we
The
gonna
show must go
do?
on.
How are we gonna get
Yeah.
paid?
Stories
I
from the
tried
road.
my hardest to get it all out. but,
Wow.
Like, I think I did. I threw most of it up, but my head was so
Oh yeah.
spinning at that point. I was
Wow.
like, I literally cannot focus on what I'm doing.
Dang. Hashtag don't drink.
Yeah.
So
Mentally, I was still there, but my body was like, "Nah, bro, you
so
you
he
need to go to bed.
he had to go home, and I was like,
Leave all my stuff there."
yeah, he left all of his stuff there, and I was like,
What do I do
what
now?
do? I can't just
You
stop.
need one of those guitars, like a guitar on the bottom and the bass on the top. And
Yeah.
Well, this is
One
where we
man
got
band.
extremely lucky. All right, so
Did you pull somebody out of the crowd?
yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So the guy that bought him the 151 was in another cover band around
Right.
town.
Right.
And he was like, "Man, this was like half my fault." He's like, "I'll play the
got you.
rest of the show for you." So he goes on stage and he plays.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
he plays like because he's like in his 60s.
Mhm.
So he played
It's
like
not Ben Franklin, is it?
no, that's a different.
I
guy.
wish.
But he played like 5 or 6 songs, and we still had like 30 minutes left. And things were going pretty good, and I turn around, he's gone. He's just left the stage. Nowhere to be seen. Guitars put down. I'm like, this guy just abandoned us.
Or died.
So the last couple of songs we
brigade effect.
played, it was just me playing bass and singing, and Seth playing drums. And I'm like, this is the worst thing that anybody has listened to.
They're all
ever.
drunk at that point, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah. So
Everybody
they were
in the
loving
whole
it.
place was drunk.
They were loving it.
But anyways, great night.
Oh,
Night I'll
man.
never forget. Especially shoving my finger down Matt's throat.
I wish I had blacked out, but I did not.
Man.
I wish I remembered none of it, but
It wa-
unfortunately, I remember all of it.
Your dad and Ted were outside holding him up, trying to get him to run
Wow.
to get his adrenaline up so he could keep playing, and it wasn't working.
Wasn't happening.
I'm amazed that I actually, because I jogged to the cars and back
Wow.
in the parking lot.
It's amazing that you
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna keel over in the parking lot.
Wow.
But I stayed on my feet, and I was like, I can't do this again. That was a one-shot deal.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Yeah,
Then you did it again.
Until next week.
yeah.
And he was like, I'm not doing that
I'm
again.
doing that again for the 4th time this week.
So there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
How long do you think we've been going?
Oh, 2 hours.
Ah,
Not that long.
Pretty close.
Pretty
though.
close.
Hour 40.
Seems like a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's ready to go home, guys.
Gosh.
I'm tired of talking to you.
Well, thanks for being here, Butch. Thanks for being on the
Absolutely.
podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me. This was great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Even though you broke up the old band without me knowing and started a new one and didn't use the name. And, there were a few times that I thought I was going to get called out of the crowd to come on stage with you guys, but still never happened. But, it's all good. I mean, I do know the words to all your songs. Well, your old songs. I got to learn the new ones.
Oh, right,
So,
of course.
There you go. You
course.
study up, and
I'll-
we'll get you.
No, I'm not coming. So, okay, done. I may not be a Stray Nova fan. I don't know.
That's
I haven't
true.
heard.
You
I haven't
never know.
heard.
It's a whole different band.
Yeah,
It's a whole different
I don't even
band.
like it.
I mean, that's
gotta-
understandable.
You got to show up at least once to find out, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even though it's,
As long as it's before 7:30.
which is
We'll
pretty
play you a
unlikely.
matinee.
Okay, yeah, do a matinee show for the old guy.
You come in for sound check.
me and Ryan will be there.
You got to meet. You'll love Ryan. Ryan's a really cool guy.
Wish he was here.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
I can't point to him on the camera
Yeah.
because
Whatever.
If he,
It's
if
dead.
the camera was on, we'd be pointing at it.
we'll see if any of the footage is salvageable. I don't know.
If it's
might-
not, I guess
don't
it's
think
only
any of
I
this
audio.
is
guess this is just an
salvageable.
audio podcast. No, it's probably
I
there.
think it's all go straight in the
probably
trash. Just delete it as soon as I leave. My feelings will be hurt.
We're not going to delete it, Butch. We're going to upload it to YouTube. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
It's been a lot of fun.
Loved it.
We'll have you back on.
Cool. We'll do it
That'd be
again.
cool.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Thanks for always supporting us and everything we do. We appreciate it a lot.
It's always fun
And we hope to see you at the next show.
at the next show. Again, as long as it's before 7:30.
Gotcha. We can make that happen.
This has been Nova Talks. My name is Dalton,
My name is Matt.
and we'll talk at you next time.
Bye-bye.
Holla!